Yeah, grab yourself a seat because this one's gonna get hot, baby. Grab yourself a seat. Hope you subscribe if you're new. Getting ready for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. Yeah, grab yourself a seat. I don't know, man. Who the fuck is gonna win? Plus Bernie Sanders. They're coming after him over there in the Democratic Party. We'll talk about that. I got a lot of things to talk about tonight. Before Corrupted Podcast happens. What's up, everybody? Just going to let this live alert go out to everybody. If you're watching this on replay, maybe skip ahead about 5 minutes or so and you'll be caught up. What's up to the chat? Do all the normal stuff. Start talking about bullshit. Start hitting that like button if you want. Clout chase. I don't know. Do something. Do something in the chat. Go ahead and clout chase. Rights.
Cue tracks.
The thumb of my ass crack, stick it up my asshole, stick it on my nutsack, fight back, I don't give a fuck what everyone says, I'ma come inside your mother, yo, I'ma come inside a lesbian, hear my dick go, now it is span, oh my god, I'm a fucking lesbian, ow! Yeah! What's up, everybody? What's going on? Last couple days I've been really busy during the day, it's weird. When I'm busy during the day, it really fucks with me, man, and I like to come on in the afternoon, but instead I've been coming on late, and it sucks because, like, I come on later on, and no, I'm not trying to look like Luther from AEW, that loser idiot. My daughter, like I said, I was busy all day, and my daughter, well, she wanted to put makeup on me. I don't know why she wanted to, like, draw weird, like, Egyptian signs on me. I thought she wanted to put makeup on me, like, do my makeup. Like a girl. I thought I was going to come out looking like a girl. It actually ended up being better than that, I guess, right? Because, like, writing weird symbols on my face, I guess, is better than, I suppose, is better than, what's my Mountain Dew? Is this my Mountain Dew? There's my Mountain Dew. I guess writing weird symbols on my face is better than, having like pink eyelashes and shit, I guess. I don't know. So maybe it's not. It's kind of it's not a bad trade-off. You know what I mean? I thought I was going to have pink like blush and purple face and all kinds of shit like that, but instead it's just weird shit like from the Mel Gibson Signs movie or something like that. You had warm weather in South Dakota. I heard there was a little bit of a warm breeze coming up there. You know what I mean? But, hey, listen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, baby. But, yeah, we are getting ready. Rather than do a corrupted post-show, I figured I'd come on here and talk about all these pre-show. I'd come on here and just do do all the shit that you guys have been asking me about all day anyway. We got the coronavirus, we got the Bernie Sanders stuff, we got the Super Bowl. Obviously, I'm going to be live a bunch tomorrow. I don't think my family gives a shit about the Super Bowl, so none of my kids care about the Super Bowl. They don't care. Finn might watch it with me. Finn might come in and watch it with me, so he may be on, on the stream with me or whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, man. Sexy time. Jesus Davila, what's up, man? Yeah, there's a lot to talk about with the coronavirus. It's in Boston now, baby. I don't think the coronavirus is going to be able to compete with the coronavirus. That's the problem, though. Yo, Patrick Carnes, what's up, Patrick Carnes? Shout out to Patrick Carnes. Shout out to Will Tactics. Shout out to Wrestling News. Shout out to Jay Maverick. Turpa, what's up? DanH&Cora, Patrick Carnes, Will Tactics, Big Fuego Jacob's here. We also got Jan Alv. Who else? We got Water and Corn. Justin Trudeau's trying to prosecute a dude for a book that's criticizing him. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, Trump might do the same thing, to be honest. Inside Wrestling, Lorenzo. Jay fucking Maverick is here. Jay Niners fan is Costanza. Trenton Wade. ADTR is here. I don't give a fuck about anything. That's right, I don't. I almost don't, pretty much. There is a coronavirus here in Boston, though. That fucking beat is starting to irritate me, all right? That's got to stop. I don't know what it was, but that beat was starting to just fucking, enrage me. I'm going to have phone lines open tonight. There's going to be 2 different ways that you can contact me during this show. I was going to do a Morning Madness, or what's now called Madness, and put it up on the Patreon, but I'm going to save that for tomorrow. It's going to get a little personal. Something happened the other day, and I'm going to talk about it on there. I don't think I'm going to talk about it here. I might, but, I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm going to keep it to these type of topics, and I can't find my windscreen, so if I'm popping in the microphone, I'm sorry. But yeah, Michael Moore was flipping out today too, and it's finally all these people understand, that there's a corrupt, that the DNC's corrupt. How did they not know this? We said this it's like these people don't know this stuff. Like, we said this in 2016 that the DNC was corrupt. They rigged it for Hillary. And now all these people, and when we said that, remember when we said that back then and people were like, oh, no, you're crazy, whatever. And even though the DNC lady had to step down, Bernie would have won, would have done better, but they rigged it for Hillary. And now they're trying to rig it for, Biden. Nobody wants Biden to be president. Who the fuck wants Biden to be president? Nobody. Except the corporations and all the evil people. All the evil people want Biden to be president. So, yeah, you're finally some of the people on the left side are starting to see that CNN is are scumbags. They were telling me I was crazy. All my friends who are left wing were telling me, "Oh, you're crazy. What do you watch, Fox News?" And I'm like, "No, I don't watch any fucking news." "Oh, you're crazy. CNN's not fake news. You're crazy." And I'm like, "It is. It's okay. It is, but whatever you say." And now all of a sudden they're starting to realize that, oh, CNN is paid for. That's interesting. You got the coronavirus, the Cronin virus. It will never fucking beat the Cronin virus. My virus will beat the shit out of this thing. This fucking virus does not stand a goddamn chance against me. Okay? My virus. I will lick. All you have to do is be licked. Once you're licked, it's done. You're through. You're finished. You're licked one time and it's over. The fucking virus takes you over and you're done. You're done for. By the way, hit the like button if you can. Let's see if we can get to 69. Because I'm a child. I want to see 69 likes because I'm a child on this shit. What up, Patrick Carnes? I don't think we're lagging, so I think it's you. I hope it's you. I looked at computers today. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about my computers that I could potentially be getting, maybe. Maybe you guys have a good idea. Maybe you guys have a good idea of that. I don't know. I don't want you to shit on people who are on the left, though, just because we're shitting on it right now, because I got a lot of friends, man. I get it. You know, we get a lot of left-wing listeners, a lot of right-wing listeners, a lot of independent listeners, a lot of independents. A lot of you guys are independents. We got a lot of different people in here, and we love it. I love everybody. We need to all talk and shit. And if we all talk and, you know what I mean, we can all maybe figure it out. Drop those shields of... Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh!
Frog off!
If Brady signs elsewhere, I bet the Patriots sign Kaepernick.
Wow, you think so? You think they'll really sign Colin Kaepernick to the Patriots? I mean, I know we worked him out a little bit, or we tried. We went and watched him, and I just, man, I don't know. I don't think so. Is he a good runner? I don't remember how good he was at the run after. Because we might need a scrambling quarterback if this fucking front line, if the still sucks. Yo, DC Derek, thank you, man. What's up, DC Derek? Thanks, bro. Thank you, my friend, DC Derek. DC Derek is here, and he's wet. Frog off. Bry Guy's an independent. I like the independent crew. Why would Brady think moving teams is a good idea? Why not just retire? I don't know. I think he wants to. I don't know. I think he wants to maybe succeed somewhere else. I don't know. We'll prove he can do it without Belichick. Let's see here. Let me hit it up. All right, I'm over on the Discord. So, guys, we're on the Discord right now. And if you want to join me tonight when I'm in the middle of all these rants that I'm about to go on, you can join me on the Discord. Just jump in the on-hold area. And we will have the phone lines up as well, believe it or not, on this terrible Skype. So there's the spam of the Discord. You guys can go in there and check it out. Or at least sign up on the Discord even if you haven't been there. It's all, of course it's free. It's Discord. You just download it. Happy birthday, Patrick. I did get the P.O. box squared away finally. So I'm going to be hitting up S.Dollar in today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, S. I will hit up with my P.O. box where you can finally send the belt and we can get that all squared away. That will be awesome. It cost a lot of money this time because I owed money on the old one, and they figured it out. And I had to change my license to where I currently live and all that bullshit. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate all the support the other days because that definitely helped out with that. Super Bowl brings history of tension to surface. Residents of Miami Gardens have felt the neglected and exploited. They've felt neglected and exploited by the Dolphins organizations and say their quality of life has become a casualty of tourism dollars. Money talks, everything else walks, is what some residents in Miami are saying. So some of the locals are not too happy about the Super Bowl. I can imagine that if I lived locally there, I would be kind of, I guess it'd be stressful, man. But you know what? I mean, once every couple of years. But they spend months getting this ready and closing roads and updating things and construction shit happens everywhere. And parking lot bullshit and all kinds of stuff starts happening everywhere. So I could see that could be pretty annoying, I guess. The coronavirus surpassed the total number of cases during the 2002-2003 SARS epidemic. So that's another interesting thing. That beat was so much better than whatever else I had earlier. That shit earlier was fucked up, man. Brady to the Dolphins. That would be weird. Chad, is tomorrow Super Bowl? Yes, tomorrow is the Super Bowl. What do you think? Tonight was it? Jesus. It should help their economy, right? Yeah, I mean, it will help their economy. But, I mean, people that are, like, doing all right, that are just kind of chilling out locally, they're probably the ones that are pissed, you know? What up, Big Fuego? We're talking about anything, man. There's a lot to talk about. I got coronavirus stuff here that we can talk about, we can fuck around with. I got Super Bowl stuff, and the Bernie Sanders thing is hilarious to me. You know, they're finally getting mad at the DNC, finally figuring that shit out. But I'm going to bring in Will Tactics first because he was, like, he was in here before. Will Tactics was in here before anybody else was in here, and he was like, let's go, put me on, so... Well, and we're getting ready for Corrupted Podcast tonight, so Corrupted Podcast is coming up later. I'd rather do a pre-show right before it. I figured I'd do this, because since I didn't come on in the afternoon today. My daughter drew on me. What's up, Will? I'm pulling you in here. Hold on. Yo, what's up, Will? Hey, Will, you figure your mic out, or you're working on your mic? Uh-oh. Well, he's working on his mic, so he can hear me. I can tell he's trying to figure out his microphone right now. What's up, Chad? Have you been able to try and apologize to everyone who changed his life around? Joe, have you seen AB trying to... I mean, dude, I've seen AB, like, hasn't he kind of gone back and forth on all of this stuff? You know what I mean? Hasn't Antonio Brown kind of 1 minute he's like, yo, I'm sorry, and the next minute he's like, what the fuck, I'm crazy. You know, it seems like he's kind of like back and forth on everything. So, I mean, I think the guy needs help, some kind of mental help. Why would he be doing what he's been doing? That shit with the cops, it's like that came after he apologized to Robert Kraft and the Patriots. After he, like, fucking wigged out on them. He wigged out on them like crazy. And that came after that. That happened afterwards. And yeah, again, Super Bowl tomorrow, yeah, we'll be talking about it. I'll probably be doing my reaction like I did the last couple of years. Last year was a lot funner for the Super Bowl reaction because obviously the Patriots were in it for me. And except for the Super Bowl, it wasn't that fun because it was like fucking a horrible... I mean, it wasn't a horrible game. It was a crazy defensive game that was, I guess, fun. Super Bowl, Joe Cronin. Let me see if I can look it up because I remember it was my first Super Bowl in this house, and I remember I was like falling... I was like flipping around in the basement and shit like that. I don't know. I don't remember it. I don't remember. I remember the we always get it done. Remember that lady? That was a couple of years, and we lost that Super Bowl too. The Patriots lost that Super Bowl. I've gotten a lot of messages about, you know what I mean, how Corrupted went tonight. Corrupted did very well, but I've gotten a lot of messages about the Patriots because a lot of people, obviously, I'm a Patriots fan. I'm from Boston, and I grew up here. I'm 33, so I've seen the Patriots lose for half my life. I'm 35 now, life and win for half my life. But although I'm a Patriots fan, I did find one of the most annoying fucking Patriots fans I've ever seen in my life. Amazing that this was like 3 years ago. When WBZ, or I'm sorry, this was CBS Boston, interviewed this woman coming out of Gillette Stadium after the Patriots' victory the other night. Enjoy this.
Super Bowl, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, great game, great game.
Oh, unbelievable.
This lady was... I wonder what this lady's doing now. Can we, like... You know what I should have done? I should have tried to find her and get her on the show.
They got it done.
We always get it done.
We always get it done. We always get it done. Except this year against the fucking... Eagles. Hey, look, it's the Titans. We beat the Titans then. We whooped the Titans' ass.
The NFC Championship game.
And then?
Super Bowl 52!
That lady was a fuck. Oh, my God, was she crazy. 513's on the phone. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up? It's Will Tactics.
What's up? What's up? What happened to Discord?
Man,
You couldn't figure it out?
I couldn't figure it out. I'm old, man. I'm just fucking around with it. I don't know how it fucking works.
Fucking, how old are you? What the fuck? I mean, no, it's okay. It is kind of confusing.
I don't know. I was in the on hold thing. Like, what do you do when you're in the on hold thing?
Well, I brought you into the on air thing, and then I unmuted you, and you should have been able to talk, but I don't know. Maybe
I didn't hear anything, so I don't know.
Maybe your mic was fucked up, or maybe my thing's fucked up. Who knows?
I was on my Bluetooth, and then I switched to the plug-in shit. So
right.
I don't know if that made a difference or whatever. But hey, how you doing, Joe?
What's up, Will? How are you, man?
You know, man, it's like February in the north area, so we get this random ass weather and shit. So
what's the north
you're probably
area?
getting it too. Well, I mean, I'm up in Ohio, Cincinnati. So
Oh yeah, it's the same thing here then. Yeah, same shit.
Yeah, basically just like the random, cold in the morning, 50s in the afternoon, and then cold at night.
Yeah, it's
type
weird.
Thing.
I noticed it a lot since being in this basement, since being in this new room and everything. And it's like it'll get warm outside randomly, like you said, like 50, and I'll start. But the rest of the house, some will be cold, and I'll start feeling that kind of warm sweat in the basement. I'll be like, "What the hell's going on?" And then literally 2 hours later, I'm freezing. So yeah, but no, February normally is definitely when we get the storms. Like if anybody remembers, I think it was 3 years ago in February when we got trapped on the peninsula that we lived in outside of Boston in the water, and the fucking National Guard had to come in and everything. Like that was
I didn't hear about that.
You don't remember that when I was fucked? I couldn't. We lived in a peninsula with like 1,000 other people, like, and the ocean waters flooded where we were, and it swept a house up the street from me out to the ocean, and the ocean. I came out of my house, all the power's out, so it's dead dark. It's dark of night, and there's a full moon, which is part of the reason why the water rose. And there was a storm. It was a storm, so you couldn't see anything because everyone's power was off. And the road to leave the little area that we were in, to get out of the city and get out of anywhere is covered in water. It's the ocean's there, so there was no way to get out. And then I looked down my street, 2 streets down. My street is like 3 sections. Down at the 3rd section, the ocean was there, and the moon was reflecting off the water on the houses that were halfway underwater. And I was like, "This is the most fucking terrifying thing that I've ever been a part of." And I'd lived there since 1995, and I'd never seen anything. It's like you realize, dude, one little thing.
Wake up with a fucking shark in your window.
Yeah, dude. Because I said that. I said, dude, we're surrounded by water, and all it took was a full moon and a nor'easter storm, and we were.
When was this?
It was just only about. It wasn't last February because we'd moved, and I don't remember. I think it might have even been the February before, so it might have been. I think it might have been 2018.
Okay. I think I like just started listening to you around that time. Maybe I think it was like late 2018, maybe.
Yeah.
When I first started listening to you guys, I found out about you through out of nowhere, honestly, and then that's when I found out about you because of other guy had that show out of nowhere.
You. Oh, JD, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to say his name, but whatever.
No, it's okay. I'm fine with him. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's how I found out about you was through watching that show, and then. Well,
thank you, JD.
Yeah, I ended up liking your shit better, but I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. It's like you wanna know. I'm gonna have kind of a little bit of an origin story of listening to you and shit, but originally, you were talking about this the other day, and this kind of made me think about this. Was if the whole streak being broken thing never happened at the one WrestleMania with Undertaker and Brock, I probably never would have found any of this shit. Honestly, I wouldn't have found because I was looking for people oh man, what do people think about this shit? Then I found JD's channel, then I found your channel, and then I started listening to your shit. Now it's to the point where I don't even really watch wrestling anymore. I just listen to your shit, basically. If I want to know something that's going on in the wrestling world.
Yeah, dude, it's I remember the spike in numbers then, because I was into the numbers of stuff back then. What's up, Arknolia Strokelbean and John Zippay? What's up, guys? Dude, it was so fucked up that I watched the numbers coming in at that time. In fact, at that time, I didn't even know JD. I don't think, me and JD didn't even know each other then during WrestleMania 30. But, the numbers that were coming in, we never saw numbers like that again. We saw the biggest spikes I'd ever seen in wrestling was Daniel Bryan being cashed in on by Triple H at SummerSlam and WrestleMania 30. I think I gained 10,000 subscribers due to those two events. And I met JD when I was at 15,000 subscribers.
we got?
And I got a donation
little
coming in.
bit of
Hang on
the
one
bubbly.
second.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
J Maverick.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
F the coronavirus. People in the Northeast know all about that Lyme disease that the government released in the 70s and still haven't provided a cure for.
J Maverick, what a fucking great comment. And how enraging is that? The government gave us goddamn Lyme disease. And so for all these fucking idiots out there that are like, oh, there's no such thing as the government, blah, 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 you're all crazy. Alex Jones isn't allowed to be on YouTube or anywhere. And he told you about that for years, just like he told you about a lot of things. So, the government can't figure out how to save the people from the bullshit it killed us with. And who knows about the AIDS virus, where that really came from, too. All that shit. You roll it all up into a ball, man, it's really scary and weird. And that's another thing. I'll get into a rant about that later on in the show. But going back to Will. Yeah, man. So I met JD like when I had 15,000 subs. I think he had 30 at the time. And, we were kind of cruising there. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, man. That that period of time was kind of interesting. But, I was just wanted to say that. Also, I wanted to say something that I'm working on a rant for you.
Cool.
And, I normally take way too much fucking time working on these damn rants for you. But, I got this idea for something, so I'm probably gonna drop it maybe championship night, whenever that is.
Hell yeah!
But
I think it might be Valentine. I think it might actually be Valentine's Day.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna be dropping this rant. Hopefully, I'll have it done soon. Yeah, man. Just gotta get a few more things done on it. Man, I rewatched Monetize This last night, some of it. I gotta say, man, Tennis Racket Jones had a pretty bomb ass rant last night. That kind of went underappreciated, but goddamn, that was a good ass rant last night.
I think one of the problems is I played it earlier in the week already, but no, dude, that was nuts. The editing that he did in that, on top of the rhymes and stuff that he was saying and some of the things that he was doing. No way. That was one of the best.
That was dope.
Yeah, if you were to grab top 10 edited things that anyone's ever done, that would be in the top 10 somewhere. That was really fucking cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I watched it a few times because I was like, damn, that was pretty creative, and that was pretty awesome.
It was a pretty calm Monetize This. It wasn't it was a very calm Monetize This. So that was one of the best things that we did. And it wasn't us. It was Tennis Racket Jones.
Man. Yeah, you sounded dead last night, man. You were just kind of a zombie last night. Probably because I didn't see I need to go back and watch Out of Nowhere because I kept hearing about how good it was.
It was just wild. It was. I think Monetize This, the first 2 hours I was good, or the first hour and a half I was okay. But yeah, the longer it went on, the more I was about to collapse. And then Leah did the same thing. Leah, she was running an hour to doctors, back to the house, and taking care of the kids all day. So she had 3 hours of sleep. I had 3 hours of sleep. Drew was sick, and we didn't have JB. So it was really we were a zombie crew last night. But it was all right. But Tennis Racket Jones's shit stood out.
Yeah, man. One of these days, I want to try. I mean, if it's okay with you, I want to try and get on the show. Maybe bring some. My problem is I don't get home from work till about maybe 1:30 in the morning. So I'd be hopping on late if I ever did get on the show.
Yeah, but, call up then.
Yeah, I'd like to get on for maybe 20 minutes or something. You know what I mean? Just shoot the shit with you guys, throw some jokes back and forth and shit.
Yeah, it's one of those things. And we gotta figure out Discord for you, because right now what the problem is Skype has a problem with calls, so Skype is all jacked up, and so we're only using Discord for calls. That's one of the issues.
Okay, well,
so we'll figure that out though. We'll figure something out with it.
Yeah, just down the line or something. I need to get off this stupid night shift first, but. All right, man. Yeah, I gotta head back into work though. So. All
right, man. Who you got for the Super Bowl?
Dude, I'm not even watching it tomorrow. I got a birthday party to go to. So.
I'm like that some years. I'm not
all day.
if my team isn't in it, sometimes I'm not into it. But I'm kind of into this one only because, I mean, people are probably sick of me saying it, but ever since we traded Jimmy G, I was like, I'm rooting for him wherever he goes. And then when he went to the 49ers, I was like, he's going to go to the Super Bowl. And then at the beginning of the season, I said, if the Patriots, it's either, I think my picks at the beginning of the season were Patriots, Chiefs, or 49ers. And now it's 49ers, Chiefs. So I'm going to go with the 49ers. I could see either team winning, but I'm going to stick with Jimmy G because that's who I'd been with.
I got to tell you, like, I was like a diehard Bengals fan for years, of course, hometown. But there was like a few years ago where the Bengals made the playoffs and they lost to Pittsburgh in the fourth quarter on some dumb shit. And like, I got to admit, man, when that happened, like that, because the Bengals had the game won. It was a playoff game against the Steelers and they had the game won.
Oh, yeah.
And that's like a huge rivalry. And like, there was some dumbass shit that happened in the fourth quarter, and they ended up losing the game. Like my fanhood, is like a diehard Bengals fan is like it kind of died after that. Like,
yeah,
kind of hard to explain, but
finally
I
gave
just
up.
don't even care as much anymore. You know what I mean?
The only the time I felt that way about a team here was almost. I almost never did anything again. Was the 2003 Patriots. The 2003 Red Sox when we lost in the game 7 against the Yankees, and it was just wicked crushing. I was like, no way, like we lose again, like we just whatever. And we didn't get robbed or anything, like. But I watched the next year like an idiot, and then we won the World Series. So it was like, wow, good thing I watched. I almost didn't. And then the Patriots, 2001. I have another example. I did the same thing as you, except I took about 9 games off. I was a kid, what was I, 14 or 15 or something. I was in my room and I was watching and I saw Drew Bledsoe. I've already told this. You probably heard this before. I saw Drew Bledsoe get waffled and they took Drew Bledsoe out of the game and they're like, oh, he's injured. And in came Tom Brady. And I went, who the fuck is Tom Brady? We're fucked. We're fucked. And he came in.
6th round draft pick or whatever.
And he comes in and he didn't look the best at first. And I was like, oh, fucking. And I said, dude, I'm done with football. Why am I? Fuck this. And I was into music at the time, too. So I threw the remote down. I think I remember I threw the remote down and it broke into pieces. And I fixed it days later. But I threw the remote down. It broke. And I still have this game on tape to this day on VHS. And I left the room and did something else. I never watched another game until the Patriots made the playoffs that year. And I went, how the hell are we in the playoffs with Tom Brady? What the fuck is this? And then I watched the playoffs, and that was the first Super Bowl win. And it was like, I almost missed this. I almost missed that, too, because I'm such a bitch. So, I mean,
well, I'm going to stay a bitch until the Bengals actually show me something. So,
yeah. Well, you're right. Yeah, you guys got to make the playoffs, and then you can. I'd be the same way.
Playoff? No. All right, man. I'll catch you.
I'll see you, man.
Catch you later.
That was a good time to say that. Playoffs. You can't fucking win 3 games in a row. Can't win a fucking game. That was hilarious. DC Derek, thanks for the 888, and Jay Maverick, thanks for the $3. If you want to be on, make sure you guys jump in the Discord. I spammed out the link earlier, and you can call the number if you want to. So let's take a look at. Oh, first of all, before I look at the Bernie Sanders thing, which is hilarious, we'll talk more about the Super Bowl too. Here's the Discord link. You can jump in the on hold section and jump on via Discord. Oh my God, I'm touching myself so much that I'm gonna go. Oh God, I'm gonna go. Sorry, Arknolia Strokelbean, what's up? Is there somebody else? There's a lot of people here. I haven't said hi to. Throw the number up. Should I throw it up here? I'll throw it up here. It's easier to see up here, I feel like. Call the show. Yo. The Cronin virus alive and well in mass. What did you do, Joe? I don't know, man. I have the Cronin virus. So I need to find the guy that has the coronavirus in mass. And I need to, like, spit in his mouth like a lizard or a baby bird. I need to spit in his mouth. And my virus will counteract the coronavirus, and we'll take care of that cocksucker. We got to find him, though. Okay? Please speak on the coronavirus being created in a bioweapons lab by the Chinese government. Yeah, Helen Jackson, this is one of the biggest things that I'm concerned about, obviously, that this is happening. Regulations in China, I mean, we've done, like you said, with the Lyme disease. Can you imagine their regulations? You know, does it really make sense that this just came from an animal and then went to another animal and then went to people and then went to somebody else? It's like, I'd be a lot more concerned than we are about where this really came from. And the fact that they don't really know, the fact that they're not like, this is where it comes from, and that right off the bat they're like, this is where it could have come from. This is where it could have come from? You guys can't get anything else right, but you're going to tell me this is where this could have come from? You don't know shit. They don't know where it could come from. How about the place that looks like the place that does the bioweapons, looks like the Umbrella Corporation? I think it was like a week ago or days ago, somebody sent me that image, and I never talked about it, but somebody had sent me that image back then. And I was like, dude, I mean, we don't really know where anything does come from. We can't say 100% where things come from. You know, because this is going to cost the government resources and other things like that, but I don't trust a goddamn thing they do. Why would you trust anything? Waka Flocka Flame, just use Lysol. He kills it. Read the germ list on the can. All wrestling, you think so? So just basically spray some Lysol on it. You'll be good. Spray some fucking Lysol on it. Oh yeah, I got to show you what happened to my kids. My daughter was doing this thing on a microphone that was so annoying. It was like super annoying. And my son came down. He was like, he was pissed. But he didn't just come down normal. He came down the stairs like a fucking, like a dwarf or like a oaf or something like that. Let me see. Super Bowl. Coronavirus. And what else are we talking about? Yeah, this is a pretty funny video, man. So before I get to this thing with Michael Moore, which is pretty hilarious, I'll get to this. And I'm still going to be putting up my podcast where I've got some stuff to talk about. It's going to go up on Patreon tomorrow or Sunday. But tonight we'll be live on Patreon for the Corrupted podcast if you guys want to come over there and be there with us. JB will be here. I'll be there. I think DMOON and Leah will be here. Leah's still a little sick, but I think Leah's going to be there. But yeah, the regular crew should be in the fucking house, yo. Okay, yeah, so this happened earlier. This happened earlier in my living room. And basically her brother had enough, I guess. This is too funny. Dude, I have no idea why. First of all, he comes down out of nowhere, all quietly, and I have no idea why he's walking like that. I have no idea what that is, but I could tell he was trying to be stealth. I cut this video for you guys, but there's actually 3 minutes of her doing this before this. You know what I mean? So this is so random. He must have had enough. I guess he could hear it. Dude, that's like some America's Funniest Home Video stuff. I mean, I think. I don't know. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My daughter did this to my face, for the people wondering what the hell's on my face. She wanted to do my makeup, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have, like, rosy cheeks. I'm going to have, like, blush and all this eyeliner and shit. But then she just drew symbols on my face. And I'm like, I look like a fucking Star Trek alien or something. I don't look like I've got makeup on. I am a Star Trek alien. I don't know. My son has the flu twice in 3 weeks and also strep throat, and evil bastards still won't close the schools. Captain Flat Pills, what's up, Captain? You know what? Fuck them, dude. I'm taking my kids out of school if that happens. My kids are coming out of school. They're fucking wearing masks, like, and they're staying home, like, whatever. Like, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. Like, they need to, like, definitely cancel school. Like, even if they have to, like, you know, but I know that every kid is sick at a different time, so it's hard to figure it out. But what they need to do is they need to come up with an action plan, like, hey, listen, we're going to extend the sick days for kids this year. We're going to extend sick days to, like, 2 weeks. You know, everybody gets an extra 2 weeks, and you can take it whenever you want. That's what I would do. If I was the school superintendent or the people in charge, I'd just be like, you know what? We're going to run school an extra week this year, and everybody's going to have up to 2 weeks off of time, extra time. If it got that bad, why not? Why not protect everybody? And that way, you know, the kids wouldn't be obligated to be in school when they're sick. You know, I mean, obviously you could cancel school altogether, but again, like then when you come back, a bunch of other kids could be sick and the other kids aren't sick anymore. So it's kind of like, you know, that's stupid. But what's better is if your kid shows any signs of being sick, runny nose, not feeling well, whatever the case is, absolutely stay home and you have the time. Don't worry about it. That's what they need to do. That's what they need to do. And problem is you'd still get some kids going to school because some parents would still be kind of like selfish because they'd be like, I have work. I can't pay for a daycare or whatever. And it's still, they have to go to school. Because some people, it's like if their kid stays home from school, they have to stay home from school. That's the thing that sucks nowadays about everybody working, if that's the case. You know, when I was little, I was lucky my mother was a stay-at-home mom. So if I was sick, well, mom's at home anyway, so it's not a big deal. And obviously my kids are lucky because I work from home now, and Leah's here. So Leah's a stay-at-home mom and works for me from home as well, but so we make our own hours. But it's like, but even when I worked, at least Leah was still home with the kids. You know what I mean? Even when I worked. And when Leah worked, she only worked at night and I was home, so, you know, we were always home. Somebody was home all the time. Even if Leah was working at her GameStop job at night, I was working 50 hours, but I was coming home at night. So there was somebody to watch our kids. Reject 1969 says, are you going to watch the XFL? The XFL! I might watch a little bit just to see what it looks like as a presentation, but I don't have a team, so I don't care. You know, it's just like the NFL. For the most part, if my team's not in the game, I don't get it. I don't get as big of a deal about it, you know. Although I will watch Super Bowl tomorrow. We're going to be watching that tomorrow. The coronavirus is a bioweapon. They've already discovered it has HIV DNA, which proves it was engineered to kill. Flu plus HIV equals death, folks. Wow. We got to do some more research into this coronavirus, man. I've gotten so much news and so much stuff sent to me that's compiling like you wouldn't believe. At first, there's a lot of people saying it's nothing. There's other people saying it's just a flu. It's not as bad as the flu. There's so much going on here. It's very weird, very strange, and very scary because you don't know exactly what was the use of this bioweapon. Was it to be, I mean, that's what that means is it's a weapon. But they were trying to create a bioweapon to take out certain people or to use as a weapon in case they ever go to war. And somebody has now it's been compromised and somebody's been infected and now the virus has gotten out. I mean, this is full on out of like Resident Evil. And that's why in those movies, eliminate the zombies and just pretend everybody's dead. because that's what it is. The zombies in the zombie apocalypse movies represent people that are sick or dead. There's no one chasing you like, oh, but there are people that are dead and contagious and sick. And that's the same thing. I myself, recently, I now have 6 months worth of food. I have 6 months worth of food. That's not enough. In DC Derek, it might be overhyped. It may be overhyped. It may be true. It may be true that it's overhyped. Could be bullshit. We've seen this a million times where nothing ever happened from it, but we've also seen hundreds of years ago where this was fucking death, you know? Yeah, Captain, it could be underhyped. It could be very underhyped. That's another problem. If it's that underhyped and you got people like, oh, give me a break, you know, the flu, whatever, this always happens. They always say this. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do when the trucks stop delivering? What are you going to do when the trucks stop delivering to stores? What are you going to do when Walmart doesn't have shit in it and there's people fucking looting it? What are you going to do when the fast food stores shut down, when the water doesn't come in? What are you going to do when the world stops for 2 weeks, for a month, for 6 months, forever? What are you going to do? It would probably take it'd probably take a person who doesn't know what they're doing a good year to read some books, to learn agriculture, hunting, self-protection, all kinds of stuff. It would take somebody a long time to probably at least maybe a year to get acclimated to what you're going to be doing. So that's why, like, I really think you need to have maybe up to a year of rations, or 6 months to a year of rations. This is shit that I used to make fun of people for. I used to be like, what are these psycho, like, what do they call it? Like end time planner people or whatever the fuck? But it's like, dude, I don't know. You might want to have it. A lot of tuna fish, a lot of sardines, a lot of water, medical supplies. There's another thing. Medical supplies. Most of us don't know how to fucking make medicine or to find medicine, or like iodines and like whatever, like certain alcohols and stuff like that. There's a lot of people like don't know what the hell that any of that is or what to do with that. Stuff for headaches if you wanted that. I mean, it's just crazy. Doomsday preppers. There you go. I'm not really a doomsday prepper, but I mean, I'm a little bit. I mean, dude, you have fucking Band-Aids in your house. You have all kinds of other stuff in case something happens. You might as well have at least 6 months of water and food stored in case. I'm serious, dead serious. If you care about your family, you're going to have at least 3 to 6 months of stuff saved. Really. Because it could happen. It could happen. And it's crazy. It's fucking scary. Let me see. Are the what was last night? Last night was I don't know why the super chat isn't coming up, but Colleen Schmitz, what's up, Colleen? Thank you for becoming a $2 patron. Thanks, Colleen. Usually the super chats should pop up, but there's been a delay recently, like a delay of like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. I don't know why that is. But Colleen, welcome to Patreon. And we'll see you tonight for the Corrupted Podcast. Justin Bailey will be back. Well, he never left. He just wasn't on Monetize This, but he'll be there tonight. Justin Bailey, me, Leah. And but yeah, let's go into the Bernie thing. So I mean, I said this I don't know, I said this a while ago, man. Everybody did. Everybody knows that the DNC's for the corporate government and for the corporations and the bullshitters. But like Michael Moore is acting like he's upset. It's like, dude, we've been saying this. This is the reason why Trump won kind of last time. And now they're going to try to steal it on Bernie again. They're going to try to give it to Biden. You know, say what you want. You can hate Bernie. I don't even like Bernie. I don't even know if I like Bernie, but he seems at least he always Bernie for the most part always says the same thing. Problem is he like cucks out to women and to other people who shit on him, and he just goes, "Oh, I don't know." It's like I don't trust you because you won't stand up for anything. But yeah, here's Michael Moore flipping out, saying all the stuff that we've said 4 years ago. Where were you then, Michael? Pretty sure back then you were like supporting the DNC or whatever. Now all of a sudden they're bad.
Will not allow Cory Booker on that stage. Will not allow Julian Castro on that stage. But they're going to allow Mike Bloomberg on the stage because he's got $1 billion fucking dollars.
I love Michael Moore's fake outrage too. Like, because by the way, what he's going to say is kind of right. What he says here is kind of right. Problem is, Michael Moore is. Like, every time the crowd reacts, you can see Michael Moore's face. He's like, he, like, loves it. It's funny.
I turned on the news this morning, and there's the DNC, the Democratic National...
I was eating a bucket of chicken while playing with myself. He left that part out. He was playing with himself.
National Committee.
God damn it.
You know, we already have enough to fight with Donald Trump and these enabler Republicans and corporate America and the banks and Wall Street. That's enough on our shoulders. But
Heart
the fact
disease.
that I'd have to wake up this morning and realize that we have to fight the corporate Democrats, the 1% of the Democratic Party who are thoroughly pissed that Bernie Sanders is now number one, that Bernie Sanders might win this primary season, that Bernie Sanders might be the next president of the United States. It's,
You see, he's more like, he's right, by the way. He's actually right. But his reactions are just, he's so dying for he should have been a stage actor instead of doing this. I mean, I guess I'm not much different either. I look for adulation from you guys, but he's just so yeah, then when he starts pointing up at the sky at one point, and they tell you, and he like starts pointing up at the sky, but as he points to the sky, his body slumps over even further downward. It's the weirdest fucking thing. Watch this. This is very bizarre. I don't know what this means. You can love Michael Moore, you can hate him. I don't know, but this is weird. I don't know. I can't escape how bizarre it is.
we already know and realize that Bernie Sanders is now number one, that Bernie Sanders might win this primary season, that Bernie Sanders might be the next president of the United States. They're so upset. They're like asking each other, how the hell did this happen?
Just like you guys were asking, how the hell did Trump win?
Bernie wasn't supposed to win.
Trump wasn't supposed to win. He's taking the whole Trump thing.
And so today they announced in this Hail Mary pass of theirs to try to undo the people's movement. They are...
Why wouldn't they? They did it last time. Why wouldn't they undo it? Why wouldn't they try to undo it? They did it the last time. They literally did it in 2016 and stole it for Hillary. Why wouldn't they do it this time? This time it's really reaching this time, though, because who the fuck likes Biden? I think the only people that like Biden are like over 60. And I don't know why they like Biden at all. Biden has been a corrupt loser in the government for like 40 years. How long has he been in the government for us? Like 30, 40 years? Well, take a look around because he's part of that. Take a look around at all the shit everywhere. It's part of it. He's fucking failed at running for president like 3 times. How many delegates has he received over the last 30 years for anybody that even knows what the fuck that means? But he does kind of sound like Paul Bear. Oh, yes, there, Hail Mary pass. I like some of Michael Moore's movies. You know, I think that he's been dishonest in some of them. And they're not really documentaries. They're like really heavily... They're documentary opinion pieces with some whatever. But I've liked some of them. But he really is a fucking weirdo. Oh, yes.
Removing the rule to be on the debate stage where it says you have to have so many people donating to you. Otherwise, instead of 27 people on the stage, there'd be 227 people on the stage. So you had to have a certain number of Americans that would give you a buck. That's all the rule said. But it would to show that there's support. And that's how they determined who would be on that debate stage. Today, they removed that rule because Mike Bloomberg, the billionaire, the Republican mayor of New York City.
Yeah!
They're backstage going, oh, God, what's he going to say? They removed it so that he could be in the next debate. He doesn't have to show he has any support amongst the American people. He can just buy his way onto the debate stage. And I got to tell you what's so disgusting about this. I watched the debate in Iowa here 2 weeks ago. The all-white debate. And the fact that the DNC will not allow Cory Booker on that stage, will not allow Julian Castro on that stage, but they're going to allow Mike Bloomberg on the stage because he's got $1 billion fucking dollars.
That is absolutely true. Welcome to politics. It's all rigged. It's all rigged. Almost. It's almost all rigged.
I'm sorry. Those days are over. Those days are over.
I don't think they are. That's where you're wrong. Those days are over. They are not over. They will continue until the end of time because people like money. People like money. Michael Moore is he is right about that. He might be a cunt, but he is right about that. He is going to die of a heart attack, I think. He's definitely going to be dying of a heart attack. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Bob, I hung up on you, Bob. Talk about whatever you want. 484, what's up?
Hey, baby. It's housekeeper from hell.
It's who? Oh, what's up? How you doing?
How you doing, honey?
You're from hell?
I'm from hell, and I'm the housekeeper from hell.
The housekeeper from hell. That's awesome. That's like that happened to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, right?
What's going on?
Not too much. How you doing, honey?
I'm all right.
All right.
How are you?
All right. I am going to change my name. I am not Phenomenal Walls Mommy. I am the housekeeper from hell.
Okay, you're housekeeper from hell. I like that. I like housekeeper from hell. I like that.
Yes. And if you and anybody else come to my hotels,
yeah,
I'm going to fuck your goddamn toothbrushes up.
Oh, my God. Are you guys hearing this? You're going to have people lined up at your hotel to get spanked.
Oh, I hope so.
I mean, these people are thirsty for that type of thing. You heard that sex line call lady the other day. I mean, this whole community is coming out of their pants, and there's a lot of guys here.
I know, right? I listen to your... We don't listen till the next day after, but it's like, holy shit, she was like fucking awesome.
Yeah, she was wild.
Oh my God.
So what's up with the what are you calling about the Super Bowl? You want it on the Super Bowl stuff, or you gonna vote for the hottest candidate this election, or?
I am the hottest one ever.
Oh, you're the hottest candidate.
Yes, I am.
All right. People are ready in the chat already. They're losing their minds. Like, and this is is Phenomenal Walls know about this? Is he like, this is great, Mom? Yes, be the housemaid from hell.
He is actually sitting by me. My son is actually sitting by me right now.
Oh, that's it. That's weird. That's bizarre. I gotta say.
Hey, I take care of my own.
Yeah, and you take care of the hotel. I mean, hey, the housekeeping in the hotel.
I take care of everything. And if you destroy my hotel, and your toothbrush is going to go up your ass and everything else.
Holy shit! What? So he's gonna jump out a window in the hotel.
Yes.
You're in room number 69. Are you in room 69?
What the fuck, Mom?
Oh my God. All right, so now all right, her pussy's coming out live on the air, guys. Let's go. Get her son in the other room though.
Oh, you want to talk to Matt? You want to talk to Mom?
Well, I think you should make him leave the room if you're going to get naked on the show.
I'm not going to make it.
I'm trying to give Phenomenal Walls a heart attack. This is bizarre. I will say that. Hey, where are you guys? Anywhere near the coronavirus? Are you going to be okay? Are you safe from this whole thing?
Oh, hell yeah. You know what? You got to smoke it up, drink it up, and take some whiskey.
If you get the coronavirus, you just smoke up and drink whiskey. I mean, it's not a bad idea. It might work.
Yes, it will be.
Hey, of all the co-hosts, I mean, who do you say is the better looking of the two? Who do you think is better looking, Justin Bailey or DMOON? Who do you think is the better looking of the two?
JB.
You're going JB. Yeah, JB is pretty good.
He is hot.
Yeah, really? Yeah. Well, he's got that whole, hunting, got a job, takes care of the family.
He has a whole redneck thing going on.
Yeah, like those like camouflage boots in the morning. He's got a truck.
He's got a truck and a lift kit. Oh, God, baby, yes, go on.
What? Well,
truck?
Oh, yeah, he's got a truck. Yeah, he'll throw you in he's got a gun. Yeah, he's got a gun. He'll show you his gun in the back of his truck. He'll throw you in the back of his truck, and he'll sit on you, and he'll thrust into you.
Oh, whatever. But what about Drew?
Yeah, I mean, what would you say? Would Drew or JB? Who's better out of Drew and JB?
He can make the cheese.
Yeah, he's got cheese. I mean, he kind of sucks. That sucks. I mean, smells everywhere. Cheese. He's got those, like, feminine, big German woman lips.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah, I think you'd be better off with JB. I agree. Plus, he works out in the weight room and, builds muscle. Drew just drives in a car all day and has a big tire on his belly.
But, one thing I kind of miss about you is with JD. Goddamn fucking cats.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to have cats. Yeah, you don't want to. A guy who loves cats, there's something weird going on there. And listen, Phenomenal Walls Mom, thank you for calling. I think I lost you. Yeah, I did. I might have hung up on you by accident. I think, Skype crashed. My bad. Oh, man, I was about to put my hand in my pants, too. Why is this thing doing this? Oh, well 339-226-6610. We'll try to get it back up again afterwards. Phenomenal Walls, the housekeeper from hell. That was a very bizarre call with her son right next to her, apparently. Very bizarre. Oh, my God. Yikes. What do you think about that, JB? Yeah, it was weird. I know, it's bizarre. Wow. That was that was some weird shit. I gotta tell you, man. That was not for the faint at heart. That was bizarre. That was really strange. Oh my God. That was. I mean, I almost a couple times there. I almost got sick on myself. To be honest, almost got sick all over myself.
Shout out to the girdles.
Yeah. Now we're gonna be live on Corrupted Podcast in a little while tonight at about 1 a.m. Of course. So for the people that don't remember, we'll be live tonight. Now you know.
WTF.
Yummy boy. Yummy boy, what's up? Or Yum boy? What the fuck name is that? Yum boy. What up, Yum boy? Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I don't know what I am very, very concerned about that call, to be honest.
What have you got to show in your fucking DMs? Your fucking DMs. What do you got to show that's going to expose me?
Wow. I mean, that chick wants to go after the whole community. That chick wants to go down on the whole community. God damn it. Let's go back to our favorite friend. Coming out of Gillette Stadium after the Patriots' victory the other night. Enjoy this.
Superbowl, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, great game, great game.
Oh, unbelievable.
They got it done.
We always get it done.
We
What
always
next,
get
do you
it
think?
done.
Oh, the SC Championship game.
And then?
Super Bowl 52!
Not this time.
We always get it done.
Oh, my God.
We always get it done.
By the way, we went on to lose that game against the Eagles. And then we won the year after that.
Oh, we always get it done. She sounds like she's just like, yeah, I want a dick.
We always get it done. Oh!
You know, I heard the Patriots are actually thinking about on the home broadcast of the next Patriots game. If the Patriots play the Steelers or the Jaguars, they're going to actually to get the fans riled up in New England. What we're going to be doing apparently is playing her like sort of excitement right there over the NFL theme as the show starts. It's really going to be epic. It's I'm looking forward to it. You know, to see what they do with the whole thing and. You know, here it is. Here it is. We got a little sample of it. This is quite amazing. Wow, this is unbelievable. Wow.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Oh! 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 We always get it done. Super Bowl 52! Oh! 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 We always get it done. Super Bowl 52! We always get it done. We always get it done. We always get it done.
Kind of sounded like Phenomenal Wall's mom right there. Not to be, you know, not to be insulting. DC Derek, new donation. I mean, that's an old soundbite. That's from a couple of years ago. You know, what do you think about the Patriots? I really wanted to see her reaction the year after when the Patriots finally did win the Super Bowl because finally, but I mean, you know what I mean. We lost to the Eagles, so she was probably watching at home. She was like,
we didn't get it done. I gotta call my friends. Mary, what happened? What happened? We didn't get it done. We didn't get it done.
I would have asked her, I would have been like, do you remember those, do you happen to remember the 2 Super Bowls against the Giants where they didn't get it done? I mean, you remember that? You can get it fucking done then. What the fuck are you talking about? We always get it done. Like, what the fuck is she talking about? We always get it done. No, we don't. We most of the time get it done. That's what she should have said. If she was an honest Patriots fan, she would have been like, we get it done a lot of times. Most of the time we get it done. I get it. It doesn't sound as good, you know, whatever the fuck. I get it. Like, sometimes get it done. We sometimes get it done. By the way, can we just fucking stop with this Eli Manning should be in the Hall of Fame? Eli Manning in the Hall of Fame? No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. No, can we stop with the Eli Manning shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame? What's wrong with him going to the Hall of Fame? Of course he's going to the Hall of Fame. I think he should. I think Eli Manning should be in the Hall of Fame. I guess maybe I have to look at his numbers, but he won 2 Super Bowls. Look at him. Look at him. My coach won me the Super Bowl. My coach won me the Super Bowl. My defense won me the Super Bowl. And I was along for the ride. I don't know, man. I'm not sure about Eli Manning, to be honest. Because on the one hand, he won 2 Super Bowls, so it's like, bam. But I feel like his team was a big help, but at the same time, I don't believe in that, man. When you put up points, you put up points. You know what I mean? In the Super Bowls. Like, to me, it's not close to Brady. It's not even close. You know what I mean? It's like Eli Manning didn't really go out and win those Super Bowls. Tom Brady didn't really go out and win probably two of the Patriots Super Bowls. But Tom Brady had a really good performance against the Eagles, and he lost the Super Bowl. So it's really hard to say. Yeah, Tom Coughlin is just he knew what he was doing, man. He's a really smart guy. That was a big thing with Tom Coughlin. This guy knew what to do, Tom Coughlin. I just wanted to put this up there and we'll just watch the chat fight, to be honest. I mean, I'm going to come clean and just let you guys know that's why I did that. But yeah, going back to DC Derek, who donated a little while back, and he said that if Brady signs elsewhere, the Pats will sign Kaepernick. I don't know, man. Imagine Kaepernick on the Patriots. Kaepernick on the Patriots would be like, I mean, the guy hasn't played in fucking forever, I feel like. Like, then all the press is going to come with all that bullshit. Like, dude, I would blow somebody. To keep Kaepernick away from the Patriots. Please, don't come here. Like, that is absolutely fucking don't want that. I'll take anybody, dude. Make Edelman the fucking quarterback for all I care. He always wanted to be one anyway. Oh, God. What up, Big Bad Ads? Big Bad Ads don't care. He's in fucking Australia. Like, I don't care. Mary, what's up? Yeah, housekeeper from hell. I like it. I'll kill myself if he signs here, says Bryan has. Oh, my God. All right. I'll be back in a minute. Quick little commercial break here. I'll be back, and I'll be ready to take phone calls. And if you want to be on, make sure you jump on Discord and you jump into the on hold area to be on the show. If you want to call up, you want to talk to me on Discord, man, let's hang out and talk some shit. Let's talk some shit. We'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. It doesn't matter. We can go back to the coronavirus, the Cronin virus. We can go back to the Bernie Sanders thing, talk about the Super Bowl. Whatever you want. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be looking at the Discord. Jump on into Discord or call Skype when I get back. Either way. We'll be right back in just a minute.
La 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 la.
If you got a dick, I'll follow you.
Shout out to the girdles.
Shout out to the girdles.
Does anybody like the intro I made for JB? Shout out to the girdles. Fucking loved it. Let's listen to it. You're listening to the most badass, testosterone-filled, patriotic motherfuckers in all the land. JBSportsRadio.com presents the JB Sports Radio Show.
What you do? Belly, you cunt!
So listen up, maggots. Grab your gun, grab your balls, and take notes, because it's time for JB to blow you away. Shout out to the girdles.
Shout out to the girdles.
It's time for the JB Sports Radio Show live. And now, here's your host, JB. Shout out to the girdles, motherfucker. I love shouting out to the girdles, man. Shout out to the girdles if you like it. You're gonna like dick. I'm back. I had to go upstairs. My daughter really wanted to see me, so I don't know what happened, but it was on me, baby. She's okay. Just got to give a little bit of the love, before bed. Just wanted some love before bed. That's what she said to me. I just want a little bit of the love. I want a little hug and a kiss, and I want you to hug me while I almost fall asleep. And so you can't deny that. So I did. I gave her a hug, and I gave her a hug, and I waited, and she started to get a little closing her eyes a little bit, but then she's like, okay, I guess you can go. I guess you can go. I should be asleep by now anyway. Like, it's just really funny. The kids are fucking hilarious. It's really funny. Very funny. But, yeah. Shout out to the girdles. Big shout out to the girdles.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
If I have to hear that music again, I'm going to off myself.
I know, man. I should have left you guys with the monetize this post show that nobody's heard that's on Patreon. It's gonna be on Patreon. We're putting all the post show stuff on Patreon, but yeah, I should have left you with that, or like a good episode of Corrupted, or a good clip that I had, or something, anything but fucking. God damn, that was fucking horrible. That was really bad.
You donated $50. I'm gonna take my dick out because you donated $50. You donated $50, motherfucker boy. I'm a rich motherfucker.
Let's go, people. Thanks for the shows, Joe.
Thank you. Yummy tummy. Yummy tummy. What the fuck? Yummy tummy. Man, there is still nobody in the Discord. It's okay. That's the Discord link. I have the biggest audience of people that don't want to call in shows. It's the weirdest. I mean, recently, I don't know why. It used to be like, I'd sit here and I would just take call after call, but like, recently, I think everybody's gotten programmed to like Skype's broken or something like that. Let's take a look at Tommy's workout journey. Let's take a look at that. Billy the Fridge! I hit up Billy the Fridge last week. He should be coming on at some point. But you never know with Billy.
It's me, Tommy, NC 2010. Officially another day in the books.
Another day in the books.
And as you know, I've been doing my weight loss journey.
That's the name of the podcast he should have made. Another Day in the Books, you know? That's my big idea for Tommy, and he never took it. I said, make Another Day in the Books. We might have to rename Honestly Podcast to Another Day in the Books. We may have to really like change Honestly Podcast to Another Day in the Books. Okay, man. Yeah, let me know when you're back. We'll record if you get home before Corrupted. Me and Tommy going to record Honestly Podcast.
I've been here in the gym every single morning at 5 a.m. Trying to push it at 5 a.m. Working out with my coach here. And then I have 3 coaches in total.
Wow.
Doing this.
What?
Officially another day in the books. This is going to go on Instagram and Twitter. But, oh my God. So I have to go out of the gym, do some more workouts. Tonight, prepare yourself for the Tommy and Crystal podcast.
Tonight, remember to pair yourself. Remember to pair yourself.
Where we talk about the social economy, on how people are and how people treat each other. Tune in for that tonight at 7 p.m. tonight. It's going to be a good podcast. And we recently just started doing this podcast, and we've been having fun with it. Our first podcast was on missing 411 cases, people disappearing in state parks. And we tend to go more back to subjects like that in the future. But tonight at 7 p.m. we go to, I think, 8 or 8:30 tonight. So another day in the books, folks, officially.
Books. Say it again. Like, say it 1,000 times. Another day in the books. 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 Yummy Tummy. I gotta thank you, Yummy Tummy, for the $50 donation. We'll have to give Yummy Tummy. I'm not leaving this time. I'm just gonna give Yummy Tummy his credit here. Yummy Tummy. Who the fuck is that? Yummy Tummy. I'm definitely gonna try to figure out who you are. Thank you, Yummy Tummy. Let me put Yummy Tummy up on the board there. Give Yummy Tummy some love. There they are, Yummy Tummy. Oh my good God. What up, Casey? Is raw.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Oh. How you doing, man?
Oh, nothing much. Dude, I think Crystal really wants to fuck Tommy. You know, she always does this stuff with him all the time. Don't you think?
I think she likes the idea that he wants to fuck her, but she won't fuck him. Like, I think it's a big tease. Some kind of big, weird fucking cock tease. That's what I think.
Because she's always doing these movie reviews with him, and I assume she goes with the movies with him and does all these crazy-ass stunts that he does with her.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, like, more that, like, I really think that she just thinks they're friends. I think he's friend-zoned by her, and that's it. I think maybe she likes the idea that he wants to bang her, but she won't give it to him, though. That's the thing. That's why he's so mad all the time and angry and upset.
Has he been laid yet? At all?
Not that we know of. No, I've never known that to be a thing. I mean, we've known him for 8 years now, and I don't think so. But the coronavirus is here. Hey, so what do you think about my idea? So should we do that podcast at some point that we were thinking about doing?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Let's do it. Want to do a sample of it right now? Want to try one? I want you to. Would you do that? Would you want to go pull out a game?
Yeah.
All right. I want you. All right. Let's grab. What type of game should we grab? I came up with this idea for Casey is Raw. And me and Casey is Raw are going to have a new podcast or a little video podcast, and it's going to be it won't be too long, but we're going to basically he's going to go behind him into his massive collection of shit that he has back there, and I think you should just grab like maybe 1, 2, or 3 games, and we'll go through them all, or like an item, even if it's a system or whatever you got behind you, just pull something off that shelf, and I think that's what we can do that on. But what can we do now? What do you want to go with? What system you think? You think like maybe Super Nintendo, Sega CD?
Let's go old school. Let's go Atari.
You want to go with Atari? Do you have Pitfall?
Yeah, I got Pitfall, but I got it hidden away somewhere up there.
Oh, okay. So
I just went to a flea market. Well, I went flea marketing today. I told this to Drew today. I went to a game store, and I picked up Double Dragon for Atari.
Holy shit, dude. How much was that?
I didn't know until recently that it came out for Atari.
I didn't know it. I don't think I ever played it on Atari ever. Was it which Atari system was it on though? Was it on like the last Atari?
The 2600.
What?
The very old school one.
I did not know that was on the 2600.
And it's actually on the 7800 as well.
Wow, I didn't know that. I mean, I had some games, but my dad had the Atari, and it didn't work by the time that I really was like 4 or 5 years old. I didn't even know. It just didn't work. It just was there, so I never really got to play it. And, by then I was like, give me a Nintendo, give me Mario, give me a Nintendo. So I was just already into that by that point, but yeah. I mean, what do the people in the chat want to see? What do you guys want? What should he whip out? What should Casey is Raw whip out?
Whip out?
Oh, no, my God, no. Bastion Booger. Yeah, this is Bastion Booger's son. Yeah. Why don't you grab something interesting, man? Grab something, whatever you got that's like really interesting, and we'll talk about it. Might be time to get a shirt that isn't so tight. Good God.
Wrong one.
Wrong one? You grab anything, man. We'll look at it. It'll be amazing. Are those fucking... Is that like ColecoVision over there, or is that like... Are those 8-tracks?
I do have Coleco games right over here, but Coleco games right here.
Yeah.
I got my 7800 games, Jaguar.
Oh, shit.
I try to keep them in genres.
Man, I'll tell you what, that room is like... We're looking at like a $10,000 room. Probably more. Wow, look at that. There it is. Activision, Double Dragon, Atari 2600. What's the date on that? What's the date on the copyright there?
I don't see one.
Is it authentic?
Yeah, it's authentic. I've seen one before.
Flip it over on the back. What's it say on the back of it?
Activision.
But I mean, is there no date on it? I wonder what year that came out.
No, I'm shocked. It just says, registered. No, it doesn't have nothing on that. That's weird.
That is weird.
Want to pull another one out?
What is this?
Oh, shit.
You know what? I take it back. Let's just light everything on fire. Light everything you have on fire just for no reason. Like, let's do something crazy. Yeah, nobody will believe it. Like, this video will go viral. Like crazy collector lights $50,000 worth of games on fire live on YouTube. That's a.
Do I get any video? Do I get any money back?
No. Oh man. Well, I mean, yeah. If I obviously if the thing if we became famous and we got millions of dollars for it, of course you'd get all the money. You get double the money back. But yeah, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk, though. I would say that. I would suck off Casey for that collection. That is true. I might suck him off for that collection.
Well, it's going to be in the will. If I die, you're going to get it.
You're kidding me, though.
Well, you said I was going to get Leah if you go.
Yeah, you can have Leah. Yeah, that's true. That's a good trade-off. I get your stuff, and you can get Leah if I die. I would be down with that.
Hold on. Well, Well, I get both good things if you pass.
Yeah,
I get your wife, and I keep my games.
Yeah, imagine you just tickling her nipples. It'd be crazy. Well, anyway, listen, man. I appreciate it. Casey is Roz hanging out with us. Anybody else want to hang out? Feel free to give a call. I got a donation coming in. Let me see what this is.
Is his podcast actually any good?
DC Derek, thanks, man. Is his podcast any good? Whose podcast? What are you talking about? Whose podcast? His podcast, whose podcast? What is he talking about?
Could it be talking about me?
Do you have a podcast?
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm lost by that. He doesn't have a podcast. If you had a podcast, I would get that. But yeah, I don't think he has a podcast.
I'm too freaking busy at work and sleeping.
Yeah, sleeping, work, and those video games behind you. But I mean, me and Casey might do one. We could do a little podcast where we talk about these old, games and stuff like that. But I mean, But anyway, Casey, man, what are your picks for the Super Bowl tomorrow?
I'm hoping for the Kansas City Chiefs, but I think it's going to be the Niners. What about you?
I'm going for the Niners, but it could be either one of the teams. I mean, both these teams are really good. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to come out and be pretty good tomorrow, but I mean, I would give the experience to the Chiefs. Obviously, they've been trying for years now. Mahomes is fucking, he's seasoned now. He had a couple rough goes last couple of years in the playoffs and stuff like that, and things didn't work out. But now he's really, he's been groomed for this at this point. So he really should shine tomorrow, you would think. So you would think you would give the experience edge to the to Kansas. But I don't know, man. I'm still gonna go with the 49ers because I picked them from the beginning of the season. But then again, I picked Baltimore and I went with them, and that didn't work out. So
it's kind of hard to choose who's going to win who's going to go to the Super Bowl when you have 32 teams.
Rob Johnson wants to know if I have ass pics online. Yes, you can get some easily. I believe
ass pics.
Yeah, I've shown. I showed my the time I got bit by something. I got ass pics on one of the shows. We showed them on the shows. JB showed them so.
What
yeah.
else we got? Oh,
somewhere.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Got to be ass
Want some
pics.
bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh,
DC Derek.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Tommy's podcast.
Oh my God, Tommy's podcast. Oh, Tommy's podcast. Yeah. with Crystal. Yes. Yeah. Tommy has a podcast with Crystal. Okay. Yes, I get it now, man. I'm sorry. I appreciate it. DC Derek, I get you now, man. I get what you're saying. Yeah, Tommy's got a podcast. So you're going with what is that, Casey?
That's another reason why I think she wants him. She's always doing things I think a girlfriend does with another guy, Like, hey, I'll do this movie review with you, and I'll go do this crazy ass stunt with you too. So that's why I'm thinking she wants to fuck him, or at least date him.
Yeah, dude. It's something weird, man. I mean, it's a big tease, no doubt about it. And listen to me, dude. Jokester Yoda just sent me a GIF of when Gavin came down the stairs and turned off Brenna's karaoke machine. Dude, if you can make that into a full GIF, I mean, go for it. GIF the hell out of it. I mean, I normally don't share my kids around, but that's funny. That's okay to share. I might do it. I could make one. I could make one.
I saw that video too. That was pretty funny.
Right. I'm gonna play some of that too because there's some stuff with Crystal. DC Derek, thank you for the $3, DC Derek. What's been up, bro? We're gonna have the Corrupted podcast going on in a little bit, but I wanted to get the vibe of what's going on with the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be reacting to the Super Bowl live tomorrow, probably hanging out here with the stream going and having a good time. It depends. I don't think because Leah hates the Super Bowl. Gavin doesn't like sports. Pretty much nobody cares about sports, so I'll be the only one watching it, so I might just watch it down here and react to it with you guys. Joe Cronin is a famous baseball player. That's true. My dad's name was Joe Cronin. My real name isn't even Joe, but it's my middle name, so it's kind of close. Yeah, he's a famous baseball player. I'm starting to overcome the real Joe Cronin, the Joe Cronin famous baseball player. I'm starting to overcome him. If you search just Joe Cronin, now you can... My picture starts cropping up here or there. It's pretty good. I'm starting to finally get some ground just on Joe Cronin alone. Just on Joe Cronin alone. So I'm pretty happy about that. You type in show, obviously I come up everywhere, but, you know.
I was hearing about that Cronin virus. How did that come up?
Oh, yeah, dude. I've got a major Cronin virus. Like, it's spreading everywhere. Somebody told me about it, and I was like, yeah, you're right. It's spreading everywhere. It's no doubt about it, man. It's just one lick. One lick is all it takes, and then you'll be infected by the Cronin virus.
What's the symptoms? I mean, is it a rash?
Well, one of the symptoms is can't stop coming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which sounds good, but it actually, after a little while, isn't good. By the way, if I search Joe Cronin show, one of the middle thumbnails that comes up is this. Look at Tommy. That was one night when he was reacting to something. He was like, and he made this fucking crazy face. Oh my God, some of the photos that come up. Let me see. I got more of them here for you. Look at this one. This was the night that Leah won the monetized this points in the bank, or won the belt, I think. 551 to Leah, 220.97 to Joe. Even Schleppy was on the board there. Pretty good stuff. There's a lot of funny fucking photos. Holy shit. We had.
Hey, did I show you that Intercontinental title I picked up recently?
You got a new? Oh yeah, I think I saw it. It's a. You got it for like a steal, and it's a real belt, right?
Yeah, I got it at one of these retro stores for $80. I was like, no shit.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So, yeah, it was awesome. I love it. I was shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the belt that as a kid I always wanted to have that belt, man. I always wanted to have that Intercontinental title, and someday I'll buy it. Someday I will buy that belt. Maybe. Hopefully, if I actually can buy a belt. I just can't see getting it right now, you know what I mean? With all the kids and all the things I got to do.
Yeah.
If I was, single, I would probably buy a belt like that. And if I scored like if I hit the lottery for like $10K, that'd probably be something I'd be like, I'd buy a belt. It'd be funny. But we'll see. Someday I'll get that belt.
I was shocked because I'm like you, I would never thought I would get a belt, and then this past year I picked up the World Heavyweight title for $50. It was a full-size belt.
Oh, Billy
I want to fuck my boss.
Whoa.
She's a redhead, tall, wicked awesome tits, nice booty butt cheeks. She said she has a free house tonight. I might follow her home and give her some light-skinned dick down. I told her to watch the show, so help her play her out, Joe.
Oh man, dude, did you tell her about like what you can do and how great you are? I mean, Will Tactics is not only a good guy, but if you have a couple of drinks with this man and you get into a bed with him, I mean, you talk about riding it. I think this girl would definitely be down. I don't think you should stalk her or anything, but she should definitely be inviting you over. Because, I mean, dude, the lovemaking and just the banging on the bed, the way that you would satisfy her and the way that you guys would be humping, oh, my God. I envy you. I kind of am jealous. I miss those nights where you almost miss those nights, you do. I mean, I don't do that in like 13 years, where, you can really just kind of out of nowhere, you find out, somebody wants to romp you. And then you go over their house and you have this big fling and it's hot as hell. steamy. Oh my God, man, you are so lucky right now. That's going to be a hell of a night. Remember WrestleMania with my sign? That comes up. That's pretty cool. You know, something that happened to me the other day, I was going to save this for my podcast, and I'll probably get into it more on my podcast, but I feel like I got to say it here. It's so weird. It's just so bizarre, but, you know, the other day, I was, you know how you have friends of the past and people that you know and all kinds of stuff like that? I was browsing through my Facebook friends. And, you know, every once in a while on my Facebook friends, I see people that I know, and I'm a very friendly person. I really like people. And I like people a lot. Like, I just like, I miss people that I don't even, you know, maybe other people wouldn't think about them, but I miss people. There was a girl that I knew years ago. Nothing like sexual or anything like that at all. Just a friend. Like, I had a lot of friends that were girls, a lot of friends that were guys, you know, and I always got along with people and always talked to them. And this particular girl had a stroke years ago, and I didn't know that. I knew her when we were younger, kind of, and then, you know, later on in life, I think I was out at a bar or something in 2007 or something like that, and I saw her there, and I was like, oh yeah, MySpace, cool. But it wasn't one of those times where like I hooked up with someone. It was just like, oh yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Cool, here's my phone number, here's my MySpace, whatever. I'll talk to you later. That's crazy. We used to talk when we were kids and be in the same classes. You know, and I met a lot of guys that I knew from school too who were like, hey, what's up, man? Like, we're doing this next week, cool. And you just meet people and you stay friends with them, but you don't talk much anymore. But every once in a while, you know, I comment on tons of different people on Facebook's pictures. Like, hey, what's up? Yo, Matt, congratulations on the car. Or, congrats on the job. Or how's it been going? Or, oh, man, I haven't talked to this guy in forever, so I'll leave a comment down below and be like, hey, man, this is crazy. We're old as shit now. You know, shit like that. And, and I was, this particular girl, you know, because she had the stroke and stuff like that, I always felt bad for her. And, you know, years later, she didn't really like me. I mean, I didn't really like her at all like that, but I really liked her. I cared about her, like, as a friend. And I think she liked me more than a friend, but I kind of was like, no. I friend zoned her, you know what I mean? But she was so nice and sweet that I always wanted to make sure she was okay. Back in the day when I used to go out, sometimes she would be at the bars too, and like, you know, she really, her whole side didn't really function very well. Like, her foot would drag. She wasn't really supposed to maybe drink. I don't know, but you know, so like there'd be some nights where, like, if I was going home with some other girl, or if I was doing something else, you know, I would take her home too. I'd be like, hey, you got a ride or whatever? And she'd be like, oh, I was going to take a cab and later or whatever. And I'd be like, no, come with us and I'll drop you off, and things like that. Just very nice. But you know, when somebody's vulnerable, you really start caring about them even more because you're worried about them. But I don't know, I just always wanted to be all right. So every once in a while, a couple years ago, I said something to her, like, I saw her thing and I was like, hey, how have you been? Holy shit, you know, whatever. And she's like, oh, I love your kids. And, you know, little comments like that we'd make, you know, whatever. And when I moved into this house last January, I feel like I just moved in here. I still feel like we've only been here for like 5 months, but we've been here for a year, over a year now. And I was browsing through the Facebook and I saw her Facebook. And I only saw it because I saw some guy post like, hey, I just found this message from us, and so I wanted to share it to everybody. And it was a message between him and her, and he shared it publicly, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Share her fucking messages publicly. And I was reading it. It didn't really say anything that was like funny or something that everybody should know about. It was just a weird conversation, to private, kind of. Like, not too private, but just kind of like insignificant almost to me. I was like, that's weird. Okay. And I was like, oh, yeah, because I recognized him because his post came up on my Facebook page. But then I recognized her, And then I was like, oh, yeah, that's funny that they knew each other. That's you know, sometimes I would forget that a lot of my friends knew her and she knew a lot of my friends, and we grew up friends with everybody and everything. And I was like, oh, yeah, everybody knows everybody. Yeah, that's right. And I was like, yeah, I wonder what she's doing. And I scrolled down past that to see what her most recent post was. And all I found was, I can't believe you're still gone. I can't believe you're gone. I can't sleep still thinking about you. I still think about you every day. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, did she just die? And so I'm like, I was just about to leave her a comment that was like, you guys are funny. How has everybody been? And then I stopped and didn't make the comment because I was now starting to get suspicious of what I was reading. And I kept reading on, and it just kept going. It kept going. I kept scrolling down and going. I can't believe it's been a year. I can't believe it's been months. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I just kept scrolling, and I'm like, oh my God, she's dead. And I just kept scrolling, and I'm like, when did she die? Why didn't I know about this? And I'm scrolling even more, and I'm scrolling even more. And I get to December 2018. I get to December 2018. And I'm like, I was so busy with my move, and I barely went on Facebook but to post pictures of what we were doing. I was so busy with my move. Somehow nobody told me. I never found out. I never saw the posts. I had no idea. And this person she's been dead since December of 2018. And this was like at 3 or 4 a.m. last night. I was ready to go to bed because I was so tired from all the shit we did. And Monetize This was over, and I went to bed kind of early, and, you know, Leah was already asleep. And, I'm telling you, I could not sleep last night. I was all fucked up, and I was, like, fucking started bawling my eyes out. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's not, I barely knew her. Like, it's not even a thing. It's just, I think part of it was that I didn't even know that she was dead. Over a year. And it was like I was just about to leave for a comment, and it was kind of like a double comment. Like I was commenting on her, but I was also commenting on the guy because I knew the kid, the guy who said something to her. And I was like, hey, guys, how you been? They're like, I'm like, you guys are sharing DMs or something. I was going to say something funny like that. And then it's like all of a sudden you find out, no, she's dead, and she's been dead since last year. And, dude, I was really fucked up last night. And I don't know. It was really messed up. It's so weird. But oh my God, dude, I was so fucked up because I was like, whoa, like I can't say, because I enjoyed popping in and saying something to her like, hope you're doing well and I hope you're okay. And recently about I guess I thought it was a year ago, but now it's actually 2.5 years ago, she started dating another kid, a friend of mine. And when I found out that they were dating, I was like wicked happy. I was like, oh, that's awesome, because that dude, it was a good guy. Like, he was a good dude. And I was like, thank God she's dating this guy, because she was always so lonely and sad, and she had the stroke stuff that she had to deal with, and she needed help getting around, kind of. And like, I couldn't help her because I met Leah a little while after, I was hanging out with all them. And I was like, I can't really, I've got a girlfriend now, and then I got a kid, and then I've got a family, and like, you're on, why would I be helping you? So I hope she meets a good guy that helps her. But now, so recently she did, and that was good because that kid was cool. So I know he helped her out, and like they had a good time and everything. I was looking at their pictures and stuff. But yeah, man, that was just, I know that everybody loses people all the time, left and right. You guys do, everybody, whatever. But that just fucking messed with me last night. Leah was like, are you crying right now? I was like, I can't sleep, and I'm really upset over something. And I don't know why, because other people have died that I knew better. Do you know what I mean? Like, other people have died. There was a girl that I grew up with, like, when we were little kids. I'm talking about little kids. And she was kind of a bad person. But later on in life, she would message me and be like, oh, love your kids and your wife. You guys are cool. And she seemed to get her life together. She died too. But, like, that didn't bother me as much. It was more like, I can't believe she's dead. Like, I can't believe she's dead. Jesus. But the other girl dying was, I think it was because a year had gone by and I felt like, how did I not know that this person has been dead for a year? Anyway. I don't know. And it's not drugs or anything like that. You know, that happens. There's a good group of people, no, not a good group, but there's a big group of people that I grew up with. Probably like 15% of the kids I went to school with are drugs, you know? And probably 15% the kids I went to school with are fucking master's degrees. You know, it's such a melting pot where I went to school. You know, Priscilla Chan marries the Facebook fucking creator. A couple of the other students went on to be like biologists and crazy labs specialists, and a lot of the Asian people that I knew went on to be, scientists and shit, to be honest. People went on to be teachers. Few people went into the entertainment stuff, but not really. I did have a few friends that went on to work in WBZ radio here and some television, but I'd say I'm probably the most, out of all the people that I remember going to TV class with, I think I'm the only one that does anything like that. And I'm not on TV. I'm on YouTube. So it's very, very interesting. But yeah, a lot of those kids got stuck up in drugs, man. It was fucking weird. Very weird. Very bizarre shit. Did I just make everybody sad? I'm sorry. My bad. That's crazy. Oh, man. Is Casey still here? I just forgot Casey was on the phone. I muted you for a minute during the donation earlier. And I forgot. You were just sitting.
Right. I wasn't saying much anyways. I was just listening.
Like, Jesus, I'm going to kill myself now. Oh, my God.
Like, I don't know if I was on or not, but I was about to say I believe it's just that shock of knowing that person you know passed away, you know?
Yeah, like, I think it was worse because I think if you find out someone dies, you're like, oh, wow. And maybe you get upset or maybe you don't. You just kind of go, wow. And you, like, walk around kind of like, what the fuck for a little while. And then you kind of come to the realization and you kind of move on. And you think about it here or there some more. But this was like, wow, they're dead. When did she die? But then when I found out, like, oh, she's been dead for that long. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me that I didn't know about this?
I mean, you're not going to know everything. I mean, like you said, you're moving. I mean, you have a family and stuff. You're out, you're busy, and, like, you're not going to catch everything, Joe.
Yeah, and I think that's part of it, too, is this was the busiest year of my life trying to get moved and everything we did, and I've been really kind of trying to do all these shows and do all these things that I really haven't been connected with everything, and I think I would have caught it if I had been living there still, because all these people that I knew were commenting on all her stuff, and I'm like, oh, everybody knew. Like, what the fuck? How did I not know about this? It's fucked up.
Hey, I got a question. My 20-year 20-year reunion's coming up.
Whoa.
Is yours coming up anytime soon?
Yeah, because it was, oh man, I mean, our 10-year reunion it happened in 2013 was the 10-year reunion. And so it's 2023, so it's still a few years away, but yeah, the 10-year reunion, I did not go to it. I was receiving messages from my ex-girlfriend who was there. It was like, come here. Like, it was fucking weird. I'm not kidding. It was bizarre. She was like, "What's up? There's a big bathroom here." I'm like, "What the fuck?" It's fucking crazy. I told Leah, I was like, "Look at this." But yeah, no, it was crazy. I had all these people were some people were messaging me who were there, but in the end, it was dead. I found out it was dead. Most people were like, "Yeah, like nobody really was there." A lot of people wanted to find out if, Priscilla Chan would have gone because of the whole Facebook thing.
No.
And I was like, she's not going to go to her fucking 10-year reunion or whatever. And so she didn't. And like, not a lot of people did. I guess it was a lot of people who were more of the like underground people here. Hey, Will Tactics coming in.
Smoke weed every day.
Sub Will Tactics.
So I'm about 90 sure I'm getting laid tonight.
Yes.
You know that feeling when you know you're getting pussy after work and you're already hard enough to cut diamonds with your dick? 2 more hours of work, fuck, I'm giving my boss a raise, droplet, nervous sweat,
Oh
ocean
my
wave, speedy, fuck.
Yes! Fuck yeah! That's awesome. Will Tactics is going to get hard tonight. The only thing that's worse than that, or that's the only opposite of that, rather, is when it doesn't happen in the end, and then you just fucking freak out. If you want to watch Corrupted tonight, here's the link to Patreon down below, guys. Make sure you sign back up or you sign up. I know that everybody was charged today, so sometimes people's cards didn't work or whatever. Will Tactics, thanks for the 420, man. Smoke up. Smoke up when you're inside of her, too. Smoke up when you're in her. And shout out to Yummy Tummy, who's the largest donation so far. Thanks, Yummy Tummy. Man, I hope you plow her. Like, women deserve to be pleased, all right? Women deserve to be pleasured. Like, and I'm talking about treated well. Plow them out. Plow them out. Do whatever they want you to do. Help them out. The women need to be seated.
I always hear when I do it, they're like, "Please stop." It's like, are you in? I'm like, yeah, I'm already in. I'm done too.
I'm done too. Oh no. That's the opposite of what I'm saying. Will Tactics goes, "I'm gonna murder someone if it doesn't happen." Yeah, you're in that. You need to have a backup plan. Will, right now, I know this sounds scummy, but right now, Will, what I'm telling you to do, may save somebody's life. Will, I need you to get your black book or get your weird contacts of chicks that you would normally bang, and you need to already start texting somebody to be like, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing tonight?" Or "Hey, what's up? I got ditched and I got all this alcohol." Like, just say anything to some girl somewhere, whatever. Like, hit a couple people up and have a backup plan or whatever you got to do.
Have a backup hoe?
Well, just have something. Like, have a, that way, like, if this doesn't work out, you can still try to hit up that girl. Because otherwise, you could find yourself enraged. And you could be hunting people with knives later if it doesn't work out, Casey, are you married or you just hook up with people?
I was married. My wife passed a few years ago.
Oh my God. Have you told me that before?
Yeah, I believe I probably did. I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, dude. That's fucking horrifying. Like,
I was stone-faced during the whole thing. It was like when my wife passed and my dad passed, I'm just stone-faced. Like, I don't know how to react, so.
So you're like me when I was 8 years old when my dad went, because that's how I was as a kid. I would just kind of like stared at it.
Yeah. The only good thing I would say about my dad, I was like, I had to fly from Pennsylvania down to Oklahoma. I'm just glad, one, I got to see him before he died, but I was glad I didn't see a casket with him. It was just more of a memorial kind of thing.
Jesus, man. I don't know why. I think you've told me this before, but I think it fucking tried to wipe it out of my mind probably or something. But yeah, that's, I don't know, man. I don't know what, like now, I mean, just saying nowadays, because I've already had people die when I was younger, I'm a fucking misery now. Like, I want to cry when I hear about your wife. Like, I'm a fucking just a big baby now. like when I was a kid though, I held everything in, and I think it's created some kind of. I've already said this. You've heard me say this, that I think I have some kind of fucking post-traumatic thing that happens to me. It's very strange and it's weird because it never happened before. Even 5 years ago, like I wouldn't cry for nothing, but now, like I've got some kind of fucked up emotional shit now, and Leah's grandparents passing away fucking murdered me. Like it was like, and Leah didn't even get upset. I mean, she is upset, but she didn't. Leah didn't cry ever. I never saw her cry. Nothing. I cried in front of her when I found about her parents, her grandparents, like, because like I'm just wicked sentimental now. I'm like super sentimental. I'm super triggered by death and by bad things happening. It's fucking weird, dude. I've become a big pussy puppy face. But yeah, but what I'd be worried about with you is that eventually that will hit you, because that's what I did, was hold it in as a kid. So
it did before, like I had to do a big move I didn't want to stay in Pennsylvania. After she was the only reason I was up there.
Yeah.
But I had a bunch of my family back down in Oklahoma, and that helped a lot. And the girlfriend I have right now, we've been together almost 2 years now.
What?
So she helped a lot too.
Wait, you had a girlfriend right as soon as after your wife died?
No, it was over a year after she passed.
Oh, okay. Jesus. I was like, you moved right in.
Well, one of the guys at my old job, they're like, oh, you know what? You're going to hook up with a bunch of women that you could use this as a good pickup line. I'm like, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's for real. I mean, that sounds fucked up, but it's true. It's weird. I don't know, man. But I swear to God, it works. It's weird. Like, yeah, my wife. Yeah, it's just, yeah. I don't know why, but it works. It sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes people don't want that. They're like, oh, this guy's got some crazy baggage. I don't want to have to be, consoling him and looking at pictures of his wife and his house, and so sometimes it doesn't work, but sometimes it does. But I know you weren't trying to work anybody. You were just saying what happened. You know what I mean? You know what you should have said is that this is fucked up, but it'd be funny is you get back to the room and you're like, yeah, my wife died, and so yeah, I've really been able to unleash like on sexually now, like, or whatever. And you get back to the bed with the girl and you bang her and everything, and then you're like, yeah, I told you about I know that I wasn't ready to tell you everything, but I told you my wife is dead and everything, but I didn't tell you how she died. I feel like I should tell you how my wife died, and I don't want you to get too upset, but she had a long battle with AIDS.
Oh my God.
And she's in the bed like, what the fuck? And yeah.
I mean, like you said, it's okay with no condoms, so it's not my fucking problem now.
Yeah, and just be like, so I just want you to know that you'll be my next wife to die. And then start finger blasting her, even if she's not ready. That would be fucked up, man. That would be some kind of fucked up shit. And then even funnier, be like, and she wasn't the first one. There's been a lot of other ones. And then on your wall, have like 3 different women's photos. They never check to see where this AIDS comes from.
Why do you have those pictures up there? It's like, don't mind them.
Yeah, don't mind those. Don't mind. They're all dead now. All those people are dead.
By the way, stand by that wall and let me take a quick picture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, can you come over? Yeah, all the pictures are the same location in the house, in the fireplace or whatever. Hey, can you come over to the fireplace so I take a picture of you? I've got a super advanced version of HIV. Anyway, now that, and you wait.
Hold on. Do I have the Magic Johnson AIDS? I'm good for 30 years though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Magic Johnson. I don't think I don't even believe him anymore.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Here comes Will Tactics.
Bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh,
the sex update.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Any requests tonight, Joe? She's going to sit on my face definitely. I give her the Spider-Man, the cartwheel, doggy style, Arabian crab, the mixing DJ, the fish hook, the gorilla mask, the half Nelson spoosh, the O-ring swaggle, any and other requests.
Oh my God, the half Nelson spoosh. Will Tactics, dude. I think one of the things that you need to make sure happens is that you come 3 times. I think you need to make sure that she comes more than you. How about that? Make sure she comes more than you. I'm talking about like get loaded up on like 5-hour energy or something, and I mean just go to town on her. I mean, and like one of the last times that you do it, you get her to sit down with her legs tight together, and you do that thing where you get behind her, you know, and you just kind of ram into her like while you're riding her with her hands, and put her hands like hold her hands way up above her head like that, and just ride behind her and like say things into her ear that she likes. If she likes that stuff. If she doesn't, then don't do that. But if she likes that, do that. And then just start asking her questions about what she, you know, what she wants, you know. And then if she's like the type of person that doesn't want you to ask her questions, just wants you to do things, then just do everything. Just go through everything. Go through the whole playbook. Go through the whole fucking playbook. Get her up against the wall at one point. You know, oh my God, it would just be a field day for you guys. And are you guys drinking? That's the other question. That's the real big question. Are you drinking, Will Tactics? This is amazing, Will Tactics.
He sounds like he actually has a sexual playbook.
Yeah, no,
like
I know.
Spider-Man.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, you got to have one like in this case. I mean, this is, I don't know the girl because there could be all kinds of different things going on here. Now, if she's one of those ones that like orgasms quick, which is rare, but it happens, then I mean, now you're fucking golden. Now it's gonna be a romper stomp over there.
Then you can do anything. You can finish early.
Yeah.
I just question this sexual playbook. Is it old school where it's an actual playbook, or is it one of those new schools, a tablet?
Yeah, I think he just keeps the plays in his head. I mean, that's what I'm guessing. He keeps all these plays in his head, and he knows what to do. And I think he'll be fine with it. But, I mean, I got to bring this up to Bailey on Corrupted tonight. I got to write that down. Everybody remind me to write that down for Corrupted tonight, because I got to ask Bailey, does he have a sexual playbook? Okay, but I wrote it down, everybody, for Corrupted tonight. Oh, I didn't put the Corrupted questions up. I got to go do that right now. Holy fuck me, I forgot. I'm sorry, folks. Corrupted questions, they're going up right now on Corrupted, right now on Patreon. Corrupted questions. Ask the questions down below. We'll answer them tonight. All right, I posted it. I just posted it on Patreon. We want you to be there tonight with us on Corrupted. So make sure you guys sign up on Corrupted. You can hear the show for $1. For $1 a month, you can hear it. But shout out to the people who have increased their pledges up to $25. That's wild. And we could certainly use the producers. You'll get your name listed down below in the description boxes of all my stuff. And I'm going to read them off in a little bit. And I've already gone longer than I thought I was going to go live tonight. But I want to shout out to Austin Ostrander, who became a $5 patron. And Aaron Brown, Broken Lion, who's actually went down, but he's still there. So shout out to Broken Lion anyway, because of Beast. My Son Champion. Shout out to My Son Champion. And who else signed up? Hazardous Beard went up to the $10 spot. So shout out to Hazardous Beard, which is an awesome name. Don Edward as well. Thank you to Don Edward. And I think that's it so far, but it's a confusing day because this is the day everybody gets charged. So thank you guys for being that badass to do that. Do this. Vote Bernie. Let's talk about Bernie again. I mean, listen, like I said, I think I like Bernie the best out of everybody. I like Tulsi Gabbard, but she's not going to make it now either because they shit on her. But she didn't have enough of a following to actually shit back on them. I don't agree with all of Bernie's politics, a lot of them, but I like the guy, if that makes any sense. But the DNC are evil as shit, man. These people are all fucking evil psychos. They're all evil pieces of shit. They want Biden to be president because he's already friends with all the big corporations, so they won't have to go trying to pay off Bernie. They can just be like, yep, Biden, things according to plan, check mark. That's it. he scratches our back, we know the deal, no problem. But if Bernie becomes president or became president, they would have to be like, oh my God, we have to call Bernie and try to buy him and everything. And then Bernie, of course, would probably say, no, get the fuck out of here. But they could probably lie to Bernie. I think some of these corporations could probably swindle Bernie into saying yes to some things because he just seems like he rolls over to anything. But yeah, the only choices for president to me are Bernie, Tulsi, and Trump. Bernie, Tulsi, and Trump. Bernie, Tulsi, and Trump. Those are my only. But maybe you guys have a better one. Maybe people out there, you guys have some. Maybe some of you guys like Yang. Maybe some of you are like Trump or nothing. Only Trump. Only Trump. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Casey?
I really don't follow anything. I barely.
Thank God for you, man. You're so lucky. I wish I didn't know shit.
The news is always bad.
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to Drew talk about the news because at least,
Because you're gay for him.
Yep.
That is confirmed right here. Does everybody hear that? Casey is Raw is gay for Drew. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable.
I'm only gay for him. Anything else, I'm straight.
A little bit of the bubbly.
As a boat,
Like
like
bubbly?
Tommy
Look at
would
this stuff.
say.
This is sick.
A little bit of the bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Bernie has no balls. He should have ran independently after the DNC screwed him in 2016 and will have to do that if he wants in the race this year.
I agree, Jay Maverick. Bernie should have come out last time and said, you know what, this is all a sham, the DNC, the RNC, the BNC, the TNC, it's all a bunch of bullshit, so therefore that's why I'm running independent. So if you're a Democratic, a traditional Democrat that loves me and that loves our actual liberal values that we all cherish and that we believe, and you are tired of corruption, you're tired of the corruption on the right, and you're tired of the corruption now that's on the left as well, then you will vote for me as an independent because this is all corrupt bullshit. If he'd come out and said that, I would have been like, wow, this guy has balls. This guy actually has balls. I fucking like it. I don't agree with him on a lot on everything, but he's got a lot of balls. I might vote Bernie. Wow. But no. Instead, here he is still trying to ride the DNC cock as if it's not rigged. As if it's not fucking rigged. Bernie, are you fucking... I said this to you in 2016. I told you this in 2016, you oaf. What the fuck are you doing? And what is anybody doing on my Facebook? Oh, I'll take Hillary Clinton. Oh, really? Will you take the person that screwed Bernie out? Dude, I had so many friends on Facebook. Who were Bernie supporters. They were all loving Bernie, feel the burn, all this stuff. And then they all voted Hillary. And I said, so you're going to vote for the person who took away the chance for Bernie to be president. So the actual person... Like, it wasn't Trump that did it. It was Hillary and the DNC that took away Bernie's chance to run for president in 2016. They ruined it on purpose, and they cheated, and they lied, and they did illegal shit. They did all kinds of fucked up shit. And you're going to go ahead and vote for the lady that made that happen? Are you joking? How the fuck can you vote for her? So this is what all those people get as far as I'm concerned, because they're all stupid. I said... I mean, I was almost, I got to tell you, I've always voted left. I voted for Obama, I wanted to, I was actually cheering for Trump. I had people on Facebook angry at me, mad at me. I've had people people left my Facebook, told me they hated me now, all because I said fucking, oh shit.
One of my favorite donations.
Yeah.
See you naked. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum.
Yeah.
I don't care if your whole fist goes up my asshole. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
I would let Bernie finger blast my penis hole.
Oh my God. Oh, you like that? You like to feel the burn? You're going to feel the burn? You're going to feel the burn, the cern, the turn? Brandon Colby letting me know that Twitch notifications aren't working. I mean, I'm not on Twitch right now, but people are saying that that's been a thing. Wow. Let me try right now. I'm going to go live on Twitch. Let's see what happens. I'm going live on Twitch right now. It's been a long time since I've been live on Twitch. And when I get done with this broadcast here, if you want to call it that, this live stream, I am going to stay on and play some Madden until Corrupted Podcast. But I'm going to play Madden on Twitch. So if you want to watch that, I'll be on Twitch doing that. Here comes some more. Oh, there's Brandon. I just got your DM. What up, Brandon?
What up, brother Joe? Sorry, but Bernie is a terrible choice. He's a communist and his ideas are ridiculous, just like Pocahontas Sanders. Klobuchar is the most realistic choice. At the end of the day, it's still Trump to me. The establishment is crumbling.
Brandon, thank you, man. I agree with you a little bit. I think that there's been nothing that I've thought about Bernie yet that makes me think that he's a full socialist like Warren or somebody like that. But, I mean, I guess what I just said is funny because he kind of is like that, so that doesn't make sense. So I'm wrong, but I mean, and you know, I'm not a politics person, you know, not really. I have opinions and stuff like that, but I don't really know what the fuck I'm talking about. I always tell you guys, nobody should listen to me with what I'm saying. I'm just babbling my own shit out loud. And actually what I like about it is a lot of you guys come at me with facts and news articles and stuff like that, and then I start reading and learning more than I knew before. So a lot of times when I'm spouting off shit, it's mostly like what I think now, but then I hear a lot of information and I get it from you guys. Drew Bar, thank you, man. Drew Bar just resubbed me on Twitch. And Drew Bar, that's 21 months in a row. 21 months in a row on Twitch, man. Thank you so much. And I am live on Twitch right now. And I'm excited for the new Diablo 3 season. So that's going to be something that I'll be doing. So I'd taken a break from it for a while because I really wanted to focus hard on the YouTube channel and making sure that I got stuff done. And quite honestly, the Diablo seasons were eating up some of my time. I was playing too many video games, so I stopped. That's why I hadn't been playing in like weeks. That's what video games will do to you. All right, let me see here real quick. So DC Derek, thanks for the $14, and Brandon Colby, I agree. Steve, thanks for hosting me on Twitch. What's going on, man? Looks like we got a couple viewers on Twitch now. So if anybody wants to check out my Twitch channel, it's twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS. If you have a Prime account on Amazon, you just go over to Twitch and you can subscribe to me on Twitch, and it gives you the option of using your Amazon account. So you can try to do that. It's free, and you give me money, and it doesn't cost you anything. So it's pretty cool. If you're an Amazon Prime person, you give me $3 a month and cost you nothing. You just have to resub it manually every month. That's the catch, is you got to manually do it every month. It doesn't auto-renew for you. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can still sub me there, but it costs you $4. But yeah, I want Diablo 4 now too, DC Derek. Knucklehead, that's Brandon. Thanks, Knucklehead, for the host, my friend. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be as right as you are, Knucklehead. Like, I don't think me and you are ever going to be as like politically accurate as anything, but I can 100% Knucklehead agree with you that a lot of Bernie stuff is too socialist for me. But a little bit of Trump is too far to the right on some things for me as well. But I like him. I honestly think that Bernie and Trump are at least on it. Like, I know that sounds weird. People call Trump a liar, but I know who Trump is, and I know who Bernie is. Like, I think I know who Bernie is, and I know who Trump is. I don't know what the fuck Elizabeth Warren is. She's a fucking psycho. But at least Bernie and Trump believe what you know what I mean?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
Will Tactics.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Still 1 more hour till I'm off work, and now she's sending me sexy pics.
Yes!
I can't take it. I have to walk around with a boner for a fucking hour. She's going to get this light-skinned yogurt on her chest. She wants to be tied up. All I know so far.
Hell yeah, that's great, dude. You're getting nudes at work. That's the fucking shit. Just make sure you tease her enough so she doesn't go start sexting somebody. You don't want her to be sexting some other guy while you're at work. And yeah, you gotta start texting her stuff like, save that for my fucking, all the blood's going to my cock. Oh, man, the Rose Gaming. First of all, Brandon Colby, Knucklehead, thanks for subbing me on Twitch. The Rose Gaming as well. I subbed to you over a month ago. It's finally letting me send notifications. I don't get it. It's finally letting me send the notification. That is so weird. The Rose Gaming, I'm glad it works now for you. Thank you, man, for supporting me on Twitch. I'm going to be playing probably Diablo and Madden or something for a little bit. It won't be anything big, but we'll be over there hanging out. And I'll answer any questions about any goddamn thing, anything, whatever the fuck.
Play some Fortnite.
Yeah, maybe I'll play Fortnite, maybe. It's been a while, though. I don't know. I'll still rather play PUBG, maybe. I might play PUBG. Fuck, I might play PUBG, man. Let's go. Big Bad Ads. I'm sorry, Big Bad Ads just subbed. Thanks, Big Bad Ads. I love you, man. What was that, Casey's Raw? What's up, baby?
I think I got over 54 wins now on Fortnite.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I have almost 700 hours on it.
Oh, my God. Really? Jesus, dude. Like, I probably only have 5 wins on Fortnite, and I probably only played 50 games.
It's
a good game. It's a good game. I don't know what it was. I just kind of like bailed on it and went into like, I think more of my friends are playing PUBG, so that's why I went to PUBG, just because. And you know what, I suck at building. I'm not good at the building thing. I can't do it.
You're playing it on Xbox, right?
Right.
Or are you playing it on PC?
I've played it on PC, but I mostly play it on Xbox. Yeah.
Well, a lot of times those people who can build those fucking structures real quick is the people on PC. Like, I can't do shit on Switch.
Dude, I've seen the people on Xbox do it, though. Like,
really?
Yeah, it's crazy. These kids are nuts. I've seen Gavin play. Dude, my son, he's got great clips, dude. He's got a clip where he fucking... He kills somebody and kills somebody else. Then he jumps up. He builds this fucking tower. And then he turns around, fires on his own tower, breaks the wall, then jumps out of the building as he's going down to the ground, and takes someone out by their head while coming down at them. And I go, but he wasn't that good even like months before that. And I went, dude, what you just did was fucking nasty. Like, you don't even play this that much. And he's like, yeah, I don't really. I'm like, well, what the hell? Like, because I mean, you know, I used to be I was never a great gamer. I was always an okay gamer. Like, I'm always like a mediocre guy on a team, so I wasn't very good anyway. But he's playing as good as like a number 2 or 1 on a good squad, and I'm like, dude, you got to be on a team or something. This is like, what you just did was nuts. And I've watched a couple of his other clips. It's not like he did it once and that was it. I've seen him just. I'm like, dude, that steadiness on the sniper rifle that he has. I'm like, I don't have that. I'm a melee guy.
A lot of times I like just to get my far away weapon and my close, like I'll have the Uzi for close fighting.
Right. Yeah, I like the idea of that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Some of these kids they'll murder you. But yeah, I think I went to PUBG just because, okay, no building. Plus I like the glitches. I don't know I like the glitches. Like, I don't get that mad when it happens. It's like, oh, fuck. But the fact that I have a clip now that's hilarious is so valuable to me. I really enjoy all the stuff in PUBG, everything down to all its flaws. I love the flaws, in fact. And yeah, I love that. But I definitely think Fortnite's great. I mean, everybody plays that as hell yeah. You know, I wish I could play it. I'm just not good.
I mean, I played PUBG once, but it seemed like it's really too hard for me.
Oh, I don't. Well, I mean, if you can play Fortnite, I would think it would be about the same. Yeah, about the same or even easier maybe. But yeah, I mean, I play both of them, and I pretty much do about the same. I'm worse at Fortnite. If I play Fortnite, I might get 1 kill. If I play PUBG, I might get I don't know. If I play Fortnite, I probably get no kills. I get 50% of the time I kill no one in Fortnite, and I'd say 50% of the time in PUBG I kill maybe 1 person. I'm not very good at either one, but I'm definitely better at PUBG than I am at Fortnite.
Well, I heard on the Switch version was for this Fortnite, it had some lag, so a lot of times I wouldn't kill people. But since the Chapter 2 came in, I was like, oh shit, I'm killing people left and right now. What the fuck?
Oh, you're better now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's because the lag is gone. They found the fix for the switch.
Wow, man. I got to say thank you to everybody who's people are sending me hype trains and people are subbing to me on Twitch. The Twitch is going nuts right now. Thank you guys on Twitch for fucking bringing it. You're making me feel good about Twitch right now, I'll tell you that. But yeah, fucking nice tight hole. Hang on, let me catch up on some of these, Casey, real quick, and
okay,
we'll see if. By the way, if anybody else wants to be on, hit up Discord or call me on Skype. My bad, I forgot to say that. Corrupted's coming up soon, guys. Oh man, what's up, Samurai Sanza? 8 months strong, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Samurai. That is 8 months resubbed, and thanks for the host as well. God damn. You guys, Corrupted is going to be so fucked up tonight because I have a, I ordered a whole box of 5-hour energy, man, and I'm going to be downing that 5-hour energy. Hey, thanks for the host. Sam. Thanks. Thanks, Sam. You want to see it? Beersy, Joe, JB, Leah, and Moon, I believe. Got here, fellas. Any word on the panel for Corrupted? It's the same as the last 4 weeks, Beersy. It's going to be, should be me, DMOON, JB, and Leah again. Hopefully you like that lineup because it's, right now that's the lineup I like. I like the lineup. I think that's 4 weeks in a row. Holy shit, DC Derek! DC Derek dropping bits! I haven't received bits in so long. I think the last time I got bits was, I think January 2nd, Sith Neegan dropped 25,000 bits in the beginning of January, I want to say. Maybe. So, listen, DC Derek, thanks for 300 bits, man. Good to see those bits come in on Twitch. So anyway, guys, I'm going to be wrapping it up here on YouTube, so get over to my Twitch. The link for my Twitch is down below in the description box, I think. But otherwise, just go to Twitch, twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS. Joe Cronin JCS on Twitch. Come on over there, come hang out, and we're getting ready for a Corrupted podcast. How long have I been streaming over here for? I've been streaming over here for 2 hours? Is that real? Have I really been live for 2.5 hours? Holy shit. I meant to go live for about an hour. You guys are crazy. Holy shit. Yeah, come over to the Purple Place. We'll talk about whatever the fuck you want in the Purple Place, man. We'll keep it real intimate. You want to talk about fucking personal life shit? You want to talk about your personal life shit? You want to talk shit about anybody? You want to talk shit about your dad, parents? You want to talk shit about life? You want to talk some drama? Whatever the fuck you want to talk about. We'll really open up the floodgates on Twitch if you guys want to come over there. I'll really get into it, man. Whatever you want. No filter. Let's do it. We talked a little bit about the coronavirus, man. It's pretty crazy. It is. There seems to be a lot of different sort of conspiracy. And I'm not saying I'm on either one of these camps, but I'm saying that it seems that the consensus is there's a large group of people that really believe the coronavirus thing. It's all overhyped and it's all fake stuff. It's all to scare you. But then there's another group of people that are like, it's really bad, and they're not telling us how bad it really is. As Zinc1227, thanks for hosting me. And they're really not telling us about how bad it is. And so for that reason, there's this war going on with people on the left and the right about, not even the left and the right. I'm not saying like liberal Democrat or Republican. I'm just saying like there's two sides fighting about whether it's fuck. I just spilled the drink all over my computer. About whether it's that bad or not that bad or whatever. You know what I'm saying to you. But yeah, hit that Twitch link in the chat that Denise is hooking up. And just go over to twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS. Come hang out. Jay Maverick, man, thanks for subbing to me on Twitch. And again, we're going to be live for the Corrupted podcast at 1 a.m. So we're about 2 hours or less, actually, away from the Corrupted podcast on Patreon tonight. And I also want to thank everybody listening, because you fuckers, we had the most viewership almost ever. We barely even promoted Corrupted last week, really. And there was over 100 of you guys. Thank you, Steve Callan. What's up, man? There was over 100 of you guys watching Corrupted last week. And that was awesome, man, because we had a great 3-4 weeks on that show in a row. And so I'm looking forward to tonight's show. And I've got to work on some bits and some things. But I'm going to stay live for a little bit longer and go live on Twitch right now. I already am live right now. So come on over to Twitch. Continue the party. And for anybody else who's going to bed or something like that, I'll be live tomorrow talking about the Super Bowl and shit. So I'll definitely see you for that. But yeah, I'll see you on the Purple Place. I'm going to get my gaming stream going. Casey is raw. Let's get last words from Casey, man. Casey, anything else on your mind, man?
No, nothing much. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, man. Hey, I really appreciate you coming on, and love your collection, love you, and I'm playing Madden right now, and I'm about to win a game, so that's good news.
Hold on, do you love me just because of the collection, or you love me just for me?
No, the donations.
Oh.
No, I'm just no, I'm kidding, man. No, I like you, man. You're a good person. I really like you as a person. I like you as a person. We would definitely be friends, in real life. So I like you as a person. I appreciate your donations. And but mostly it's the collection. I will say.
I figured that's why I had to ask.
Yeah, it's mostly the collection, and the tits. Yeah, and your titties. I want to suck on your titties. Oh, look, intercepted! Intercepted! I love your collection, man. Well, no, I mean, listen, I would never like anybody's. I would never like somebody because of donations or because of their fucking gaming collection. You know what I mean?
I was saying because do you like me because the collection, or you actually like me?
No, I like you. No, I like you. I like you.
Because one of those fake people be like, sure, I like you.
Well, no, there's people that I don't like. I mean, there's people that I like, but like it's kind of weird, but I mean, I like you.
Hey, talking about Twitch, is Impact back on Twitch after all that?
I haven't heard about that. I think they're still banned. I mean, unless something happened that I didn't pay attention to, I have not seen. I don't think so. I think they're still banned.
It's amazing how stuff gets fucking banned and some stuff doesn't. Like how you got banned on Twitter for the stupidest reason, and while people can post nudes and sex stuff on Twitter, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's very strange double standard. I mean, there's a huge double standard going on.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, dude. No, absolutely. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Like, you can't have an opinion, but we'll show, like, tits and wherever, and sex.
Oh, yeah, you can have, like, sex talks with fucking 7-year-olds and showing them dildos and all kinds of things. I mean, they do that. That's okay. I mean, that's kind of weird, but they get away with that shit.
You know what's funny story? This is when we picked up our PS4.
Yeah.
My wife had the previous year's Madden. So I was like, you know what? We got the PS4 now. I was like, I'll be nice. I'll sell our 360 version of the game, and I'll pick up this year's Madden.
Yeah.
And she got mad because she didn't want this year's, because she had friends on the previous year on the 360.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay.
I was like, I got you the better version on the better system.
Yeah, but wouldn't those friends, like, won't they buy the new one eventually and, like, come on there with her? Well, wouldn't that happen?
Probably not, because you're going from the Xbox to PlayStation, probably.
Really?
I'm not sure. I hadn't played Madden in a long-ass time.
Oh, the stuff I spilt on my computer is fucking up my screen. All right, Casey, man. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you soon, man. We'll get that podcast going. I got to get Arknolia Strokelbean's podcast going too, man. Arknolia, I didn't forget about you.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, man.
All right,
Appreciate it. I do, Ed. I do not hate bro dudes. I don't hate bro dudes. I mean a little bit, like kind of, but I think Leah hates bro dudes. My wife hates bro dudes. Man, the fucking Bruins are cleaning up tonight, man. The Boston Bruins are cleaning up tonight. The Leafs won. No. Let me go see. I just found out that Leah's related to fucking Don Sweeney. That's crazy. The Bruins beat the shit out of the Wild tonight. But that's not too surprising. The Wild are not very good, really, so. One of the Bruins are 31-10-12. Jesus Christ, 12 losses in overtime for the Bruins. I thought JB the other day was talking about the Vegas Knights. The Bruins have fucking 31-10-12. Jesus Christ. The Bruins have more overtime losses than regular losses, which I guess is good. What the fuck are the Bruins doing? 12 overtime losses. Vegas Knights. What do they have? Yeah, see, the Vegas Knights don't even have close to that. JB was trying to tell me that they were worse than the Bruins. They're not. The Bruins are worse. The Bruins have 12. But those are points, so who cares? Vegas Knights have 20 real losses. Jesus, that's the problem. That's the problem with the Knights, JB, is you guys have real fucking losses. I would much rather be fucking 20-12 and 10-12 than 27-20-7. I mean, you guys do have a lot of overtime losses, but we have double almost. We have double. I'm on a winning streak right now in Madden, though. When my win streak ends, then I'll jump over to PUBG, unless it's time for Corrupted. Yeah, we lost a shitload in OT. Yeah, man, the Bruins are fucking losing in OT like crazy. I might go to the Garden one of these. I think I'm going to take Gavin to a hockey game because I got a discount price on a ticket. What's up, Rory? How you doing, man? Ralph, how you doing, bro? Don't to cut the check, Joe. What? Tell Dawn? Oh, Don Sweeney to cut the check? Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking crazy. She's like a third cousin. Yeah, no problem, Ed. Good night, bro. I'll be on Twitch. Come on over to Twitch and hang out with us. We're all chatting on Twitch right now. Download the Twitch app. If you've never downloaded it before, download the damn thing and get into it. Let me check out the Twitch chat. Oh, yeah, we're rolling, baby. We're rolling. What up, Bry Guy? DC Derek. You were named after Derek Sanderson. Holy shit, that's crazy. That's cool. The Twitch chat is riled up. All right, yeah, come on over to Twitch. I might play a PUBG game or two. I don't know. I spilled this shit all over my fucking Mac. On my Mac. I don't have a Mac. On my laptop is what I was trying to say. Oh, before I go, there's a couple of computer specs I wanted to look at. What do you guys think? I should have asked this when I had 250 people watching. So here's my computer specs. These are the computers I'm looking at. Let me cut this layout in half so we can see this better. So number one is we got this one here. These are all from Cyber PC or whatever it's called. Cyber Source. What are they called? Cyber something? I forget. Cyber PC? I forget. Oh, Bry Guy, what up?
Have some bits face blowing a kiss.
Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you, Bry Guy. Much appreciated, Bry Guy. Bry Guy, I'm going to have some bits. The Bry Guy. This is $1,000.95. Or $1,095. We got a AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, 3.6 gigahertz. Most importantly, 8 cores. Wow. 16 threads, 36 MB, whatever. 65 watt processor. Okay, wait a minute. So we got a 240 hard drive SSD. So the hard drive is a 240 gigabyte SSD. And then it comes also with a 2 terabyte regular hard drive. So we have the SSD for the boot and for the operating system. And then we've got the hard drive for storage that it comes with. Asus Prime motherboard, whatever, that's pretty basic motherboard. Not the best, but it's okay, I guess. And then we get the GTX 1660 Super, 6 gigabytes. I mean, that's overkill. I probably don't need that much. I'm not running fucking a crazy game, but I am running a lot of stuff at once. Looks like 16 gigs of RAM. Probably has an expansion for 32, I'm assuming. $1,000. What do you guys think about this one? I want to be really careful with the money that you guys have given me to get the right thing. Then we got this one. This one's nuts. This is kind of crazy. This is going, I think, overboard, $1,500. I think that's too much. I kind of don't want to spend $1,500. I'd rather spend $700 to, $1,000 or something. I don't want to. But this is AMD Ryzen 7 3700. It's all about the same thing. 8 cores, same deal. But it has a 512 gigabyte Intel 660p series M.2 SSD drive with a 2 terabyte hard drive. So the big difference is this one has M.2 and it's a bigger SSD. It's a 512 gigabyte SSD. And the motherboard's a little bit better. And the graphics card is better. I mean, so those two, the difference of those two is about $500 difference. So I don't yet know what I'm trying to roll with. Now get the first one. Looks crazy. Yeah, I'd say go with the first one. Melby Carrillo. What up, Melby Carrillo? So yeah, what do you guys think? SSD is better for running the OS and apps. SSDs are better. Yeah, I'm going to get the SSD Rose Gaming, no doubt, because I need it for all the shit I'm doing. First one sounds good, especially with all the stuff you do, JTAR. Thanks, JTAR. Yeah, the second one is better technically, but it's a lot of money, so I don't think we need. I'm not gaming. I mean, I think this one looks cooler because it's pink, and I think that's cool because I'm like gay. But yeah, I don't think I need to. This is $1,500, and this one was only $1,000, and I feel like the $1,000 one is just fine for what I'm doing. It's going to be a lot better than what I have now. Yeah, and I don't really play games, so the other option is an Omen. I like Omens. I do like Omens, and the Omen is $1,100, so it's basically $1,200. This Omen right here. So the only difference with this is not Ryzen. This is not AMD. It would be an i7 9700, 16 gigabytes of RAM. Again, we're looking at a SSD, a 500 gig SSD drive with an expanded hard drive as well with a terabyte. So I'm thinking it's maybe between this Omen right here or the first red one up here. They're about the same price. Difference is I would order this off CyberPower PC or whatever it is. I'd order that one. And then down below here, I could actually go get this Omen at Best Buy. So, yeah, it's. I mean, they're all about similar. I mean, except for that middle one. This one is definitely the beast of the two. Like, this one kicks ass. But I'm not playing The Witcher or, like, anything fucking. I'm not doing anything insane. So I feel like I can get away with $1,000. And it would help me save money, too, because I don't want to spend all my money, because Leah's computer's breaking, too. And who knows what I'll need for money in the future, Leah's got some kind of infection right now, and I think she might have to go to the doctors, and that's going to be like $400 right there. Maybe $500. So I'd rather spend $1,000 than buy this middle one. I think if I was like a super gaming guy and, I did this on my career online gaming, I mean, I would probably go with this middle one, obviously, but I don't think I need that for what I'm doing. I think these other ones will be such an upgrade from my frying computer is right now that we'll be all right. So we'll see. Oh, 49ers. Oh, I got him. Wow, he's going to quit the game because of that. What a puss. See you later, bro. See you later, bro. Concede the game, sucker. Concede the game, sucker! Concede the game, sucker! Sorry. Get the RTX, says Donnie Murdoch. Is anybody like a super fucking smart person? I mean, I'm pretty good with computers. I kind of get how everything works, but, you know, I'm not the fucking... Get the what? The RTX one? Which is that? You talking about this one? The Omen? The Red Omen one? You could buy 2 Ryzen 7 2700s for you and Leah for the price of 2 Intels. Yeah? Well, this one's a Ryzen 7 up here. Yeah, so it'd be $2,000 for me and Leah, though. Leah's not, like, demanding I get her a computer right now. I could get her one. I might get her one, you know. I built her last one. I built my last one. It was, I guess it was about the same when you think about it. It was $1,600. What was it, 3 years ago? 3 years ago, it was $1,600. A big part of it was Himmelgod. Himmelgod had donated like $5,000 that month. And then all of you guys had donated a bunch, and all the old former donators and people that were here. And we, I built both computers for about $1,600. And, yeah, these computers lasted us 3 years. It was great. But they're fucking, I cheaped out on them and built them myself. I barely knew what the fuck I was doing, man. I put these things together all right, but. What's up, Pavey? Pavey, how you doing, Pavey? TSS, how you doing, man? Carl Matz, what's up, man? Carl Matz? Likes the Omen. The build this one, Joe, more control. Then build this one. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'll see what I can do, Joe, but I have my cousin here tonight, so
Oh, dude, don't worry about it. Then just hang out with your cousin. We'll do it another day. It's no big deal. I just hitting you up. I thought you were by yourself or whatever. Kisses. Tommy thought he had to. Tommy was being nice. He was like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do the Honestly podcast tonight. I'll have to wait." I'm like, "Oh, we don't have to do it tonight." Tommy's so cool though that he's all worried about it. Tomorrow's going to be a big Super Bowl day, man. I built my last PC. It's the last time because I have zero patience with this. Yeah, that's kind of my thing is I don't know if I want to go down to Micro Center and shop and buy everything. And, you know, in the end, it will be about the same anyway. I'll probably save about I could probably save $200 to $300. And I could probably build a beast. That's true. By the way, I'm on a 4-game winning streak. Fuck yeah! Let me check out Twitch. Joe Dubs. Joe, pitch me Corrupted tonight. Hit me up somewhere where I can send it to you. Maybe I will. More cores on the CPU, Joe. SSD for the system to run on. And HHF for the storage. Yeah, the rest of your preference, I went through computer repair and networking classes. Knucklehead. More cores on the CPU. What are you talking about, Knuckle? Are you talking about the Omen? You think I should buy the Omen then? Because I was thinking about getting the Omen. Because it's well built. It's going to be at Best Buy. I can go pick it up tomorrow probably. Don't know if I really want to go venturing out tomorrow with all the Super Bowl shit going on. Fuck it. I'm going to become a patron and watch tonight. Joe Dubs. Yes, man. Please support my show. We need your help, dude. I know that I get a lot of donations, and sometimes you probably think, like, he don't need my help. We really do, man. I really do need your help, believe it or not. But don't do anything that's going to hurt you. I don't want you spending your money that's going to hurt you. But if you can drop a dollar, I think most people can do $1 a month. You know what I mean? To hear Corrupted at least. But definitely many other people are the ones that are keeping me alive on Patreon. So many of you guys are $5 and $10 and $20 and $25. If you go to $25, that's the producer level. You get your credit and the producer credit. And people are $50 patrons. There's a couple people who are $100 patrons. That is keeping it going. But yeah, I think if you really love Corrupted or if you really like what we do, you know, you're basically getting 15 hours of bonus content a month for $1. So it helps out. Every dollar helps, but yeah, it definitely helps if you go to $2 or $5 or $10 or above that. But fuck, man, if you're struggling, just drop the $1 or $2 for the download. If you do $2, you get the audio download. But if you drop $1, you can rip the audio from YouTube yourself if you're that inclined. You know, whatever. But I don't want people to hurt themselves. I don't want anybody else having problems. You know what I mean? Stressing over money. That's the worst, man. What is this guy starting with an onside kick? What a piece of shit. Only a Steelers fan would fucking do this. Okay. Either he did that by accident or he does that every time, and, like, I don't know what the fuck that was. That was bizarre. Derek, thanks, Derek. I'm going to have my personal podcast up, too, so that's going to be up there also. Oh, no, I really fucked this up. Talk about fucking it up, man. Oh, boy. All right, let's go. This guy looks like he's a blitzer. What's up, chat? We're going, we are going over, right now I'm running this current PC that I built. I built this PC 3 years ago myself. I'm running a NVIDIA 950. Oh, wow, I could have been in the end zone if I didn't spin. That guy dove like an idiot. I'm running a 950, an i7 6700, an i7 quad-core 6700 on a horrible Asus motherboard with a terrible, underperforming Toshiba HDD motherfucking hard drive. My computer is with an underpowered power supply. Oh, wow. I mean, this guy wants me to score. I mean, it's weird. Laughing my last all, it plays like Big D bag buddy. What the fuck does that mean, Derek? I love you, though. If you like something and can't afford $1 a month, what are you doing with your life? Thanks, Jay Maverick. Some people can't afford stuff, man. And also some people don't want to. Some people are like, I like Joe online. I'm not going to pay for a YouTuber's Patreon or podcast or whatever. Some people just don't do that. They don't want to do it. They don't do it. I get it. But I definitely could use your help, no doubt about it. And plus, you get credit. You get all this stuff. I don't know, like you get it. We had 400 patrons last month for a reason. We have more patrons than communities with 200,000 subs. There's guys I know with 150,000 subs that get 30,000 views of video. They plug their Patreons, and they've got like 110 patrons. We have 400 patrons. And a lot of times it's because, and honestly, I've been lacking in the patron content this week. A lot of my Patreon content I've been holding so I could release it this week for the new month. But like I'm fully aware of that. I'm very aware of Patreon content, like, because I'm a patron of other people. And when they stop making content, or when stuff starts, it's not very good, or they release one thing a week or one thing every 2 weeks, I'm like, what the fuck, man? I want to support them though, so I don't mind it. But I'll send them an email sometimes and be like, hey, dude, I love your Patreon content. Could you, as long as you release one thing a week, I'd be way happier. But sometimes they release 2 things in a month, and it's like 2 things in a month, or like 5 things in a month, and I'm like, oh man, I'm a $5 patron. I wish I got like a couple things that were different a month. So I think that normally you get somewhere between, you usually get about at least 10 items that are like, songs, podcasts, or behind the scenes or post shows, stuff like that, uploaded to Patreon a month. And as long as you get like at least 10 things, but I really, it should be about 20 things. Full podcast, 20 full podcasts is what I want to aim for, between 15 minutes and hours long. I like the idea of delivering too much content, because then maybe you don't like a certain show. Maybe you don't like my wife. Maybe you're like, I don't like Leah, so I'm not going to listen to Joe and Leah. Or maybe you do. Maybe you're like, I like Joe and Leah together. I'm going to listen to that. And maybe you don't like Tommy, so you're like, oh, I'm not going to listen to the Tommy podcast because I don't really like Tommy. But I think between me and Tommy, me and Jake DeMarco, me and Leah's podcast, the post show that Drew hosts on Monetize This after it goes off the air with Monica, which is actually getting uploaded tomorrow, I think, on Sunday to the Patreon. I think between all of that, there's something. And then there's more stuff. The songs, the weird random sketches, sometimes I record on my phone. I do something called Cronin Speaks, and I just pick up my phone. I might be out doing something, and I'm angry about something, and I start ranting into my phone about it. I record it on my phone, and I uploaded it. Been doing that one. That was one of the first things I did on Patreon 6 years ago. I used to just record on my phone and do little podcasts on my phone, because I'd be like at the grocery store, I'd be somewhere, and I'd be pissed off. There's that, too. I mean, that's different. So there's a lot of, plus you can get access to all the songs that I've ever done, and there's actually a couple songs that people have asked me to upload, and I haven't done it yet. So tonight, I'm going to try to get that up for you tonight. I remember you guys, a couple of you asking me for them. Donnie M, thank you for subbing to me. That's 1 year for Donnie M on Twitch. Donnie M, thanks for the year, man. Motherfucking 1 year. Boom, touchdown. I don't know what that play was. I don't know what play I just ran. All right, so let's give a shout-out to Jay Maverick, who just became a $2 patron. I think he became a $5 patron first, maybe. Oh, no, he became a $2. He upped it. Thanks, Jay Maverick, for going there and doing that. Also, shout-out to Joseph Dubs, who became a $5 patron. Thank you, Joe. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, too, is I'm trying to plug the Patreon for Corrupted tonight. We don't always have the best show ever. We don't always have the best shows ever. But the last 4 weeks, I think, have been really fire. So, Corrupted 133, Corrupted 134, Corrupted 135, and 36, I believe, have all been really good. And that's been DMOON, Leah, Justin Bailey, and myself. I think we've been killing it. So, it's the happiest I've been with Corrupted in a while, so... Yeah. Worst case scenario is if you didn't like the hour or 2 hours or 3 hours that we do, it was $1, for the new people. K Manza became a $2 patron. Thank you. Tony Jenkins became a $5 patron. Thank you, Tony. Andre Dean became a $5 patron. Thanks, Andre. And Austin became a $5 patron. Thanks to Austin. Thank you, guys. And Broken Lion is back as always. What up to Broken Lion? Patrick Carnes, Joe, you always get loyal fans that stick with you. I know, man. I am one of the luckiest people ever on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned. Never seen anything like this. Junebug, what up, Junebug? Thank you, bro. Yeah, it is a little bit late, Reject. That's one of the problems with Corrupted is it's so late on a Saturday night. Technically, it's Sunday. It's 1 a.m. on the East Coast. So, yeah, that's the one downside is it's so late. And it's a big late-night party, but it's a podcast. It's really made for you to listen to later. You know what I mean? We're basically what's happening is you're getting to listen to us record the podcast live, but it doesn't matter if you fall asleep. It's a podcast, so it goes up in audio form and the next that night or the next day, and you can download it in audio. So it's made to be listened to like a podcast. There's just the added benefit of you being in the chat, and but you can still ask a question on it. So even if you can't be there live to listen live, you can still ask a question, and we're still going to answer it, and we're still going to, you're still going to be able to download all the episodes and own all of them. I mean, if you become a $5 patron right now, you literally get access to like fucking 400 podcasts that aren't on YouTube from me. And from everybody in my crew. And from all kinds of shit. It's fucking crazy. It's a lot of shit. Plus you get access to old stuff. Oh my god, that guy almost caught that. He actually caught that for a second. Did you see that? Holy shit. Fa-la-la-la-la-la. Yeah, this was last week on Corrupted. I don't think we're going to be better than last week. I mean, that was fucking hilarious. That was too fucked up, dude. Oh my god. Why in the world did JB make that noise, dude? Touchdown again. Wow, we are just killing people tonight. Dude, who's playing Madden tonight? Are these all like 10-year-olds? What's going on? Oh, man. That's okay, J Maverick. Yeah, start low and see if you like it. You should start low and see if you like it. Dude, dropping your money on stuff nowadays is really fucking... It's important that you care about it a lot. I'm just a jackass on YouTube. Fa-la-la-la-la. All right, guys, we're going over to Twitch only, guys. Bye, everybody on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Thanks for giving me the PC advice. We are live right now on twitch.tv/JoeCronenJCS. Come on over to the Twitch and listen to the show or watch me play Madden and then maybe PUBG. And all the donations will be on, and then we'll be going into Corrupted Podcast coming up soon. So Corrupted's going to be soon. Make sure you jump over to Patreon and check out Corrupted. I'm live on Twitch right now, but here's the link to Corrupted. I don't actually have Corrupted up yet, though, but I'll put it up in a minute. It's not up yet, but the questions are up. And it is a YouTube link, so you'll be able to watch on YouTube. You just have the private link. I'll take it, 20-yard line. This guy's getting his bag beat in. All right, guys, I'll be on Twitch only. See you there. Goalie fight? Are you serious, Rory? Oh, dude, there's a goalie fight on Edmonton. I'm going to get on YouTube TV, and I'm going to go watch that. I'm going to throw that on, dude. Is there really a goalie fight? You gotta love a goalie fight, go. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.